Good morning, everybody. How are you? Hope you're having a good morning. So, I want to sit down and do a react to a few things put together. Let's see. I've gathered up a whole bunch of Twitter peeps to react to y'all. Hey, Yellow Moon. Hi, everybody. Mrs. B, Kelly, Little Kind. So, what are we reacting to today? Let's see. I got the Twitter peeps. Also, there's also stuff on Reddit. And last night, Chantal was on TikTok again, embarrassing herself a lot, just being thirsty for all the men on TikTok. What else happened? Let's see. Chantal, before she went on TikTok, she was on Locale Pit. So she went on Locale Pit for a little bit, and I've heard that she went on Locale Pit for $100. That's it. She got paid $100 to go on Locale Pit. When I heard that, my first thought was, my, how the mighty have fallen. Because I remember all the way back when Foodie on her channel, she wouldn't even do free chat. She had everything behind a paywall. It was VIB only. You want to talk to Foodie, you had to buy a membership, and that was during Crackhead Olympics. Now, where are we? She went on Locale Pit for $100. Basically, the cost of just some takeout food. Hello, Olga. Thank you. I wonder when she'll go out and do something. When people give her money to, that's basically what she's doing nowadays. If you want me to do interesting content, you have to pay for it. If you want me to walk outside and just breathe the fresh air, you got to pay for it. If you want me to be something other than boring, you got to pay for it. So everything that's entertaining, you have to pay for. So that's her attitude these days. So yeah, Foodie went on Locale Pit for a little bit, and then she went back on TikTok. To say that it was embarrassing would be an understatement. I watched it. I watched part of it. She told a whole lot of lies during her TikTok live, y'all. Here's one of the lies. Y'all listen to this. Lean in. So Foodie was talking to a gentleman on TikTok, and she claimed that she had a house. And she paid $850,000 for a house. Yeah, that happened. She was claiming that she owned an entire house and she paid that much money for a house. Oh, I know, Cookie Butter. She's trying to find. And here's the weird thing. Here's where it gets weird. So Foodie's been going back and forth with, I'm not married and yet I am. Exactly, Kelly. Huh? What? That's what I said. But she's doing this weird thing where she's like, I'm married and yet I'm not. Salah's over in Syria or Kuwait. He has the divorce papers, but he hasn't turned them in yet, although she's not sure if he has turned them in, although we're not sure if they were really married to begin with, or if they were, how long that happened. So she's going on TikTok and acting like an entire thirst trap by putting on all the filters, lying about herself. And then, and here's where it gets confusing. Today she made a community post basically defending Salah. So it's like, are you married or are you not? Are you guys talking or are you not talking? Because one minute you're telling us that he's blocked, the next minute you're defending him. Which side of the line are you on, Foodie? Because we don't get it. We really don't understand. Let's talk about Locale Pit, though. What happened there? Well, Foodie went on with, I think, Grammy and Yo Mama, and it was still boring. But guess who popped on the live? Amberlyn Reed. She went up there for a few minutes, and people in the chat were telling her, get off the live, Amber. We don't want to see you, calling her a cat killer and all this other stuff. And I don't think Amber was happy hearing that. So it was just a big old mess. It really was. Someone will be in for a big shock if they actually see her in person. Well, you know what? That's funny that you mentioned that, Lorianne, because I think one of the main reasons why Foodie chooses men who are far, far away from her is because she doesn't want to meet them. If she's far, far away from somebody, she's free to basically catfish somebody all she wants. But if she chooses someone local, well, then there's a chance that they might want to meet her or have some coffee or see her someplace. And then they would know they got lied to. So to keep the lies going, to keep up the fantasy self, you can't let the person see what you really look like and see what's really going on. So let's purposely pick men who are far, far away. Hey, Sunburst Tarot, welcome. Good morning. And I agree with this. Foodie and her yo-yo relationship with Salat is one of the most confusing relationships she's ever been in. I think it's confusing for us and it's confusing for her. And good morning, Sunburst. But y'all, before we get into everything on Twitter, I would like to show you guys stuff courtesy of Reddit. Remember what I told you that she told a gentleman that she paid $850,000 for a house? Like the extent in which he lies. I'd like to show you what's going on there. And again, this is courtesy of Reddit. So full credit to Reddit and to the people posting these things on Reddit. So there's the thread on Chantal called Reddit Chantopolis. Okay, let me just go ahead and find it. I'm sorry, I'm looking for it. There we go. This is courtesy of you, Forsaken Energy, saying she owned a house. She owned a house. Like, this is the extent in which this biatch is lying. Listen. Oh, where's the volume?
Oh, sorry?
Do you have own house or you're renting?
I have a house.
House in Ottawa?
Yep, I just bought it. I just not long ago. I have a condo. It was $850.
$850,000.
Yeah.
Very big money, huh?
Yeah.
She recently bought a condo for $850. You bought a condo for $850. Man, that's a hell of a deal, ain't it? Buying a condo for $850. Man, I'm feeling ripped off because I'm renting a house and I got to pay more money than that. Dang, how did you do that, Foodie? How did you buy, not rent, buy a condo for $850? And then when he changed it to $850,000, then she just agreed. Like, she realized that what she said was ridiculous and stupid. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Yeah, I know. I know, Ethan. My condo was not $850. And isn't it funny that Foodie's saying that she bought a condo? Who do we know around Foodie that has a condo? Dee Dee. So she didn't just buy a house, she bought a condo. I wonder where she got the inspiration for that. You know what? Foodie is notorious for taking other people's lives and other people's stories and making them her own. She's been caught numerous times doing that. If somebody else has something or somebody else goes through something, then she'll just borrow off of their lives and their stories and make it seem like it's about her. So are you borrowing off of Dee Dee, Foodie? Kind of sounds like you're borrowing off of Dee Dee's life. Sure does. Why are you doing that? Let's explore Reddit a little more. And this is courtesy of you, Kermanetta, saying that's awfully specific. Thanks for letting us know exactly what Nads did when he came over. And this is one of her newer lives, so let's see what's being said here. Ah,
I am not letting any man disturb that peace. That's like, can you imagine? You actually think that I would let, for example, the swordfish in here and disturb my peace and start banging BG's toys and making instruments out of them and cooking shit in my kitchen? And no, I'm not letting any creeps around my apartment ever.
boy, she just rattled all that off like that's exactly what happened. Didn't she? I mean, Foodie likes to tell stories, but that sounded awfully specific, didn't it? Like that was her, like it wasn't so much of her making up a story, it was her retelling of actual events. Huh. Huh, like he actually came over. Like he actually came over and did something. You know what, Chantal, at this point, you should just fess up. Fess up. We know it was you in the video. We know it was you. We know. Okay. And you're still mentioning his name and you're still giggling when you hear his name. Your mouth says one thing, but your body language says another. Okay. Okay. He definitely came over. You were in the Middle East for 3 years. You were frustrated. You decided you wanted to break your dry spell. There's only one person in town that'll bang you down. So you gave him a call. He came over. He rang your bells, gave you a few jolly moments, and then he went home. And that's how it was. You know, that's how it was. So, like, why are you still denying it? Why? What else? And this is what we're jealous of, y'all. This is what we're jealous of. Y'all, look, like we're all jealous morons, as Goose Chuck would say. We're jealous morons. Look. We're all jealous morons. And didn't Foodie do some jumping jacks recently? Didn't she attempt to do jumping jacks? Hold up. Didn't she attempt to do jumping jacks? Look, I don't have a whole lot of room over here, but let me just move all this stuff out of the way. We're going to move that out of the way. All right. I know you guys can't see me because like the camera and all that, because it's way too close. All right. We're going to get this out of the way. Come on, Mr. Heater. Move. I got to move this gaming chair. It's big. All right. We got. I'm doing jumping jacks, bitch. I could do them better if I had more room, but I can do them just fine. They were hilarious. I can do jumping jacks. How you like me now? You like that? I thought you'd like that. They were like hopping jacks, Coco. The jumping jacks were basically hopping jacks. She was hopping. She was doing the hop. Ooh, all right. So back to Reddit. All right. Oh, this is interesting. All right. Okay. Y'all, look. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? The picture on the left is the TikTok Foodie. The picture on the right is YouTube or Kick Foodie. What a difference filters make, huh? Look at that. Who this on the left? Who is that? We don't know her. It's like going on Wish on the left. This is what you paid for. On the right, this is actually what you got in the mail 3 weeks later. What you paid for, what you got. What you paid for, what you got. Get that package in the mail. So I didn't order that. Yeah, this is like from True Crime Fam, the catfish on TikTok. Yeah, look, what a difference, eh? From TikTok to Kick. How about that? So I just want to show you guys that clip, all right, about the lies she's been telling people. Can you imagine if there were no YouTube, what Foodie would be doing, the lies that she would be telling people? I told y'all this woman's a predator. She preys on people. And she's thirsty right now. I mean, this girl is dehydrated. There ain't enough water bottles in the world to satisfy her thirst. She's on a manhunt. That's obvious. Because the last time she was on TikTok, y'all, she spent 5 hours on TikTok just scrolling through so many men's profiles. She was supposed to be on TikTok doing battles. And for those who don't know what battles are, I was like, what are the battles? What's going on with the battles? And it's just people going there and they're supposed to do a battle. It's about popularity. And as I understand it, it's about gifts. Like if you do a battle and if people contribute for gifts, then the winner gets to keep all the gifts. So Foodie's supposed to be battling, in order to get a whole lot of gifts and make money on TikTok through the gift shop. But it's, in my opinion, from everything I've seen the last couple of days, she's not so much on there to battle as to find another man. She's just trying to make money while she's looking for a man. She's not going on Plenty of Fish. She's not going on Tinder. She's using TikTok like a Tinder and making money while she's looking. So she was on there for 5 freaking hours, practically going through every profile that she could of men that basically looked her type. It's cringy. And you guys are going to see some of that once we're done doing all the Twitter peeps. So it was so cringeworthy. Yeah, they were all younger than her. Of course they would be. But just imagine if there were no YouTube. Nobody to call her out on her BS. The lies that she would be telling people. The catfishing that she'd be doing. There's a reason why there's Girl World, and it's to catch her in her lies. All right, so how about, and thanks to the people on Reddit for posting that stuff. Really appreciate it. So now that we're done with that, how about we just get into the Twitter peeps? So you guys know what time it is. Did Foodie ever have dignity? I don't know. And you know what, Mary, when I was watching Chantal on TikTok last night, I kept thinking of like those old TV commercials. We're slashing prices. Everything must go. We're having a fire sale. I swear that is the imagery in my mind. Like those old school TV commercials. We're slashing prices. Everything must go. Because she's doing things for like no money anymore. The desperation is real. Hey, Jab. Yeah, there's the booger. There's Booger. There she is. Hi, baby. Hey, baby. But you tell y'all what, let's get into the Twitter peeps because we got some stuff to go over. And I hope you guys enjoy because I've been collecting stuff. So let's get into it, y'all. All right, it's time to get into it. So let's just go ahead and do that. All right. Y'all still here with me? Hold on. She's a pretty baby. All right. So for those of you that are on Twitter that you would like to follow me on Twitter, there's my handle, Wild Girl Sarah. And for those of you not on Twitter, I bring the peeps to y'all so you guys know what's going on in Girl World and you don't have to go on the Bird app. I'll bring everything to you. Okay, so this tweet is from Two Tail Caperer saying Sansa said recently in a video that Foodie Beauty feels entitled to a life without pain, which this clip proves. Who in the F goes to the ER for a boil? Chantal has destroyed her body searching for escape from her miserable existence. You don't get to live pain-free after that. Mo Translate says, while live on TikTok last night, Chantal said the boil is back again in the same spot, then laughed and she passed gas. So for those of you that did not see the live that she did with Lolcow Pit or the stuff that she did on TikTok, let me just save you the trouble. Both appearances were boring, very boring. Chantal talked about her health. She talked about her weight. She started off the Lolcow Pit live picking her nose because she thought the camera was off, talking about her fupa, what the fupa is. Trust me, you didn't miss much. You really didn't miss much. Hi, Rose, JM, everybody. You didn't miss anything. I was waiting to see if things would get interesting. They didn't. Honestly, they didn't. But you guys will see for yourself, and we're going to sit here and enjoy the cringe moments of Chantal. But let me just go ahead and play this clip.
Kind of a walker right now. Nameless. I thought you'd never ask. Gotta go downstairs and get it. My friggin' boil hurts. Every time I move, my boil hurts. I'm gonna have to go to the ER again.
And what are they gonna do? What can they do for a boil? They're gonna lance it, and then they're gonna charge you $500 for lancing it. Chantal has a history of boils. I don't know if it's because she's not bathing herself properly or she's wearing too tight clothing. I think maybe a combination of both. She's had numerous boils before. Chantal, maybe you wouldn't get them if you just cleansed yourself better. You know, instead of just spritzing perfume on, you actually clean your skin. Okay? Just clean yourself properly because you keep getting them. You keep getting the doggone boils. And here's the thing, even if you go to the ER and they lance the boil, once it's lanced, you got to keep it clean. Otherwise, it'll get infected. And you're a diabetic, which means wounds are very slow to heal anyway. So just thinking you're going to go to the ER, they'll lance it, they'll drain it, and that's that. No. You've got to keep it clean. And that's what I'm wondering, Cookie Butter. I'm like, how in the world is she getting a boil if she doesn't really move? I don't understand. How do you get a boil if you're not moving? Hello, Tinkerbell. Maybe her doing downward doggy for a certain somebody is giving her boils. Maybe you should change position, Chantal.
Do you think that Burger King will feed it? Yes, in the same spot. It comes back. No matter what you do, they come for you. Bad boil, bad boil. What you gonna do? What you gonna ooze? Oh no, nobody's gonna battle me now.
And I still want to know why she thinks that talking about boils and fupas on TikTok is going to make her channel blow up. Riveting content, Chantal. And I was actually in Orange Cat's chat last night, and somebody there said something that was really funny. He said, at this point, the grass is watching her grow, not the other way around. I had to laugh at that. That was funny. She's so boring that the grass is actually watching her grow. Hilarious.
No, I'm sorry. I can't battle right now. I'm busy.
Sure, you're busy. All right. Oh, and here we go from Mrs. Morris Reads and Dust Bunny. Chantal was seriously sitting there picking her nose, not knowing the stream had started. Yeah, there she goes. There she is picking her nose, y'all. Picking her nose before the start of the show. Maybe there are bed sores from not moving enough. Who knows, Cookie? I don't know. I don't know. So the Pilates she's doing. Yeah. The Nads Pilates. Yeah. The Nads Pilates, man, they're brutal. They're brutal. I'm telling you. Like she's kicking all of our butts doing Pilates. This looks comfortable. Bad seed. I'm telling you, we're all jealous morons. Doesn't that look comfortable? She looks really comfortable, y'all. Hello, Rosebud. She's got pajamas on. I don't know if y'all know that, but she's got pajamas on. Her pajamas look skin tight. Pajamas should be fairly loose and comfortable. Hers look skin tight. What is she doing? She's just sitting on a cushion. And I guess I can't talk, sorry. Nobody took this picture. This is from her live stream. This is a screenshot from her live stream. And this is courtesy of Bad Seed. So this is Bad Seed's screenshot. Chantal was standing up. She walked over the couch and she sat down. And that is the still from when she sat down. Okay, we've seen that. This is funny from Olga Pat Yuck. This is a video from a dog shelter. One dog goes out for a walk on his own every day and then comes back to the shelter. There are lots of funny moments under the video, like just give him the keys to the gate. This is the definition of I'll do what I want. This dog has the total I'll do what I want attitude. Oh, I'm in a shelter. I'm not supposed to go outside. Well, I do what I want. I'll climb the gate. I don't care. Bye. That dog is like, I'll do what I want. Y'all can do what you want over there. I'll do what I want. Someone needs to train him. He's smart and he figured that out by himself. Mo Translate says, with piles of trash in the background, Chantal gives hygiene tips on where to spray deodorant and put cornstarch body powder in the body creases and fupa for better sit-down air. I heard this yesterday. What is this new thing she's talking about, sit-down air? Somebody had to explain that to me. What exactly is sit-down air? I've never heard that. Sit-down air. If you have to be concerned about sit-down air, that means you must smell pretty bad. Because nobody else thinks of that except her. Like, are you trying to determine different levels of stench and odor based on sit-down air? Like when you sit down, like the breeze that comes with you? No. Sugar Pop. Girl, listen, if it's like that, you don't even have to sit down to smell it. You can just smell it, okay? It's sit down or not, stand up, sit up, jumping jacks, you can smell that. When you know, all right? Like a whoosh. You don't even have to sit down. That smell's going to hit you and you'll start running the other way. I've only heard that phrase when some lady on TikTok was talking about BBLs. Yeah, I saw a thing before about BBLs. I'm like, they're saying that BBLs stink. And I'm like, well, why is that? Why do BBLs stink? Why would they stink? You have the surgery. You're all healed up from the surgery. What would cause the stench? Is it something going on with the skin? Is it did the stitches rupture? What happened there? And it's because the ladies get their butts so big they can't wipe properly. So like how would Foodie interpret that as applying to her? She doesn't have a BBL. She doesn't have a big thick butt. She got a frog butt. So how do you go from that being applied to BBLs to Foodie Beauty? How does that apply to you, Foodie? Like that I'm sorry, sit down air. I have never heard of that. What the heck?
So, for us fat women, there's a roll here, breast area roll, a bottom apron roll, then the fupa, which is the mons pubis. It's not your vag, it's just the mons pubis. And it's like another belly roll. For me, I have a.
Okay,
So,
for those who do not know and weren't around back in the day, she's already done this. Foodie has already done all of this. Back in the day during Cracket Olympics, she sat down and explained about the fupa, about all of that. In my opinion, I think she's trying to recreate certain moments from Cracket Olympics, like explaining all the different areas of her body. Chantal, you may have watched this react, you may not, but madam, if you do things like this, where you come on camera and you're talking about your boils, you're talking about your mobility issues, you're talking about your health, blah, 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 then you can't get mad later at people for discussing said topics because you brought them to the table first. If you decide that you don't want to go out and introduce new topics to TikTok, to YouTube, to Kick, you just want to talk about yourself, you want to talk about the same things over and over, you can't get mad at the reaction channels for their commentary, because their commentary is first based on your commentary. So if you don't want people to talk about your health or your body or so forth, find other things to talk about. I will gladly welcome other topics, because I'll be straight with you, Foodie. I am damned bored of talking about the same things over and over. And I'm sure my audience is very bored. Very bored. Can you do something different? Can you go play putt-putt golf or something? Take up crocheting, diamond painting, anything. I'll take anything. Let's do something new. It doesn't involve food, or you belly aching about your health, or you shopping. Can we cut out the shopping? Because I'm getting real tired of the shopping hauls. You don't need another purse. It doesn't make sense to get another purse when you barely have money to carry one in. Just stop it. No more show and tell. She bought a scooter. You know what? I got questions about that, Missy. She says she bought a scooter for $500. At Foodie's current weight, I just can't see her buying a scooter that would last if she's well over 400 pounds. That thing's going to break. At her current weight, she would need a scooter that's well over $1,000, maybe $3,000. It's got to have a big enough motor to carry all that weight where the motor won't burn out. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Ophelia. Spend the money to care for that beautiful kitten, because guess what, y'all? The kitten is in heat again. It's in heat. It says 330 plus pounds. She's over 400, possibly 5. And the heavier somebody is, the more the motor has to work in order to work. It'll burn out within a week, less than a week. Oh, this comment, can't even get AC for 500, let alone a good scooter. Thank you. Thank you. And I don't, listen, we know Foodie, she's cheap. Foodie is cheap. Do you think that she's going to spend $500 on a scooter? Raise your hand. Do you think she's actually going to spend $500 on a scooter? Saying that she's doing something and actually doing it are two different things. You know what I think? I think either A, she didn't get the scooter, or B, somebody else bought it for her. She wanted $1,500 for a scooter. She didn't get the $1,500, therefore she didn't get the scooter. But then all of a sudden she spends $500 on a scooter. I think somebody else might have bought it for her. Yeah, Carefree probably did. It was an epic find. But the scooter that you got, Shelly, was it something that could support a super morbidly obese person? That's the question I want to know. The scooter that you found for $500, was it something that could cart around somebody super morbidly obese? That the motor is strong enough to carry somebody of that size? Is it strong enough for that? Wanda was supposed to buy it. What happened? I think Wanda backed out. I think Wanda just kind of like put two and two together that she was being scammed and she backed out. Honestly. Wanda's like, wait a minute. And she's like, I'm not getting this scooter for you. Oh, it should work great carrying 450 pounds in wet slush and heavy snow. That's the scooter that you got? Well, we'll see. We'll see what Foodie does with it. A craner front loader. Okay, so let's see what else she's got to say.
You have to spray in between the apron and the mons pubis and in the sides. Everywhere there's creases, just spray yourself. You'll smell nice. Some women even...
You know what, Foodie? If you want your body to stay clean, instead of buying bottles and bottles of body spray, body mist, you know what you do? You know, a bar of Ivory soap costs $3. That works really well too. And if you are a person of a bigger size, you have to make sure all of that stays clean, because if you don't, that opens up to infection. You realize that, right? You can get rashes, infections, and you are a diabetic. That can lead to serious problems if you get infected. But you've got to work extra hard to keep all that clean. You got to get in all the folds and the creases and all that. And I'm going to say something, and I am so sorry. I'm not trying to pull a goose chuck and gross y'all out. I had a friend of mine, a male, who told me he was as big as Foodie. And he said that because of his size and his belly folding over, that if once you start sweating and all that, you lift the belly up, the smell of that will knock you out. It gets very stinky. So I don't know why she's saying that she doesn't get stinky down there if she's got folds and creases, the sweat builds up. You've got to clean that. Clean and dry. You can get all kinds of infections like that. Just, soap and water, Foodie. You don't need to spritz everything and cover up the smell. You need to get rid of the sweat and the dirt and the dead skin. You got to get rid of all of that. You've got to. It's for your own health.
And thinner women, some women who are just 180 pounds, sometimes they have a bigger mons pubis. It's just a thing. Can you demonstrate? Oh, he's kind of MAGA. Is there somebody not MAGA on here?
Hey, hold on a minute. Wait. Hold on. Shut up, Foodie. Shut up. You did, Missy Med? Were you a caretaker? Maybe an RN or a nurse? Were you a nurse? Like that, then that's another thing the Foodie doesn't understand. Let's just say the Foodie she became bedbound. I have heard that being an RN, being a nurse, to someone who is that big, it's not easy. You got to be very, very careful lifting them up and lifting them out of bed. Oh, I did private care after I left nursing homes. So you could probably tell us a lot about taking care of super morbidly obese patients. I'm sure that you, as a nurse, that you had to be very careful not to hurt yourself taking care of somebody that big. And it's extra tiring, I'm sure. Bathing someone, making sure that everything got bathed and dried off. But trying to lift somebody up that just is 600 pounds, you got to be very careful of your own back. Ask and I'll tell you. Hoyer lifts are for. Yeah, but what if Foodie doesn't have one? I mean, that's another thing that Foodie's not thinking about. What if she would become bedbound? What would it cost for her to stay at home and be cared for? She would need special equipment. She would need a weight appropriate bed. She would need a special wheelchair. She would need round the clock care, which nurses are not cheap. Nurses are well paid for a reason. It's a lot of work. Misty, hey, we didn't have a Hoyer. But here's another thing that Foodie doesn't know, because I've done my homework, Foodie, because I was curious. Did you know, Chantal, that let's just say you did become bedbound and you had to go into a nursing home? There are a lot of nursing homes that would turn you down just based on the fact that you being a super morbidly obese patient, they may not have the equipment needed to take care of you, nor the extra staff. So you may get turned down just because you are super morbidly obese. If they look at you and go, well, we don't have a Hoyer lifting bar, we don't have this, we don't have that, they would have to reject you just based on that. Because they would need all kinds of staff, which would cost them more money. Yeah, but you might become a ward of the state. They would have to do it that way because a nursing home can't take you. There's a lot of places that have a no under 600s rule. Yep. So just something to think about, Chantal. I'm not picking on you. I'm just letting you know that you're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but you're setting yourself up to be put in a position where you're a ward of the state and they're going to tell you what to do. Being in a hospital, I've been noticing weight limits of equipment. Yeah, because they don't want their stuff to break. At my heaviest, 400 pounds, I never had a smell issue. I showered daily because what you do, carry yourself. The problem with Foodie is she doesn't take care of herself. She's getting boils because she's not taking care of herself. She's not bathing. She's not keeping in mind. She's a big queen in her mind. She's a big queen, but you got to bathe. When you're that big, you have to bathe. You have to cleanse yourself, folds, creases, all that. Because otherwise you're opening yourself up to infections, sores, you name it. And she needs to wash her clothes too. Has she got another boil? Yes. Yeah, she says she's got another one.
For clout. You don't spray your body with deodorant. Yes, and under your breast area, I do that, and I do here too, because sometimes the band of a brassiere, it will rub, it will get, sweaty. So what you want to do, anywhere you have a crease, you want to spray it with deodorant if you want, try not to get it close to any openings. Then I put cornstarch baby powder. That's the best. You won't get any yeast infections. And of course, shower at least once a day. At least. But
Foodie, at your size, you should be showering 2 and 3 times a day. If you've been sweating a lot. We've seen you. Even though it's cold in Canada right now, for some reason you're sweating a lot, which means you should be showering more. And wearing looser clothing that doesn't bind against your skin. You should be wearing materials that allow your skin to breathe. You're not doing none of that.
2 is better if you're really heavy to keep infections and stuff. So there's your lesson on being fat and hygiene lesson. Fupa fetish. Oh yeah, and men who love fat women. There's actually a BBW Cupid dating app. I don't want to be someone's fetish like that. I don't want to be objectified as a.
Shut up. You a lie. I don't want to be objectified. I don't want to be somebody's fetish. At the same time, she's catering to that fetish, y'all. So how can you say I don't want to be objectified at the same time you're going out of your way to be somebody's fetish? You're coming on camera, double fisting pieces of pizza and turning them into a sandwich to cater to the feeders. You're coming on camera looking like an entire swaddled baby to cater to the adult baby fetish people. who are part of the feeder fetish community. You're over there talking about like, I can't walk, I can't do this, I can't do that, which caters to what? Say it with me, the immobilizers. You're wearing too tight clothing to cater to the gainers. So you're doing the most to get those feeders all up in there. But it sounds like you're not getting so many right now because you went on low-cal pit for $100, which to me, that is so sad considering the money she used to make. Like how far down the hole we have fallen. You'll do anything for money, Foodie. Anything. Yeah, wait till she gets older. She will see. But talking about her fupa, talking about her, this is content. This is content. Talking about your boils and your fupa on Kick. And can I ask a question? Why do people need to know this stuff anyway? This is personal stuff. You want a private life, but yet you don't keep anything private. You tell the audience about what's wrong with you, how hungry you are, what should I eat? Why do the audience need to know? You're hungry, go eat something in your kitchen and shut up. Why do you always come to your audience and say, what should we eat? What should I eat, guys? Are you waiting for someone to buy you some food? Is that like a dry begging tactic? You're grifting? Is that why you do it? You deliberately get on camera and tell people you're hungry because you're waiting for somebody to send you something on PayPal? Kind of sounds like it. That's why you're always coming to your audience with everything that's wrong with you because you expect them to pay. Well, what if they can't? What if they're not going to? And you can't rely on people for everything, Chantal. You got a really bad system with that.
A human being. Your rolls smell like Famunda cheese.
Ew.
What is ew? Why am I always screaming? Because I'm excited and you're gonna get it.
I hope that Chantal knows if she were to go into a nursing facility, one of the first things they're going to do is put her ass on a diet. They're not going to bring her Burger King. They're not going to bring her McDonald's. They're not going to buy her a Nashi. They're going to put her on healthy food, and they're going to basically let her know, hey, this is all you're going to get. We don't care if you yell and scream. This is all you're going to get. They're going to put her on a healthy diet. She's going to have to lose weight.
If you have stink, then wash it. Perfume don't fix. True, it's better to be clean. Like, same thing with your house. If you clean your house, you don't need to have all those sprays. But I like them anyways. I double down. I double down. I double down. I double down, 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 down. Floral ass. Yeah. So then your kick and sit down air will smell like apple orchards.
No, it won't. It'll smell like apple orchard barracuda. It all depends on where the smell is coming from. Where is the smell coming from? Are you going to put apple orchards in your hoo-ha? Where the barracuda smell might be coming from? So it's going to smell like floral fish? Fruity fish? Great. That smells so sexy. Floral fish, fruity fish, floral and fruity fish. Fruit and floral with a hint of the ocean. Great. Smell that oceany, fruity, flowery air. No. Not this. Not citrus. You win the internet today, just visiting. You win. That was good. I'm dead. Well done. Well done. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Now, this will warm your heart. Y'all lean in and listen to this wonderful story from Jake Lucky. This 81-year-old grandmother is using her Minecraft YouTube channel to help pay for her grandson's cancer treatments. Sue Jaquat, who created her channel just 1 month ago, has dedicated all ad revenue in support of her grandson, Jack, who was diagnosed with sarcoma. She is now approaching 200,000 subscribers on YouTube as Grandma Crackers. Go, Grandma! What a wonderful idea. And she sounds like such a dream. Let's hear Grandma for a minute.
Gold. And you know what? Gold is so expensive now. It's going up in value. And I found just another load of gold. In fact, I have some cooking. Okay, now then, I have already put some of the gold up here, and I am making ingots. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure I've got plenty of that cooking, because
I can't play too much, y'all, because I'm afraid of the Minecraft music. It might be copyrighted. But that is Grandma Crackers. Grandma Crackers, right here. So if y'all want to go to Grandma Crackers, her channel, and support her, like I'm gonna go find her later, and I'm gonna subscribe to her, because I used to play Minecraft, and you know what? She reminds me so much of my Nana. Like I look at her, as I listen to her, she sounds so much like my Nana, and I miss her. I miss my Nana. So please go support Grandma Crackers. Even if you're not into Minecraft or video games are not your thing, let's go support this lovely lady. Grandma Crackers. GRAMMACRACKERS. Grandma Crackers. She sounds like she's a gem. She's an absolute gem, and I support her cause. 200,000 subscribers. You go, Grandma. And this'll antidepressant content. Rescue cat experiences a soft and comfy bed for the first time. So this poor rescue kitty, been outside, never known a soft bed. For the first time, it gets to experience a nice, soft pet bed. It's like, hey, what's this? It gets to know what softness feels like. Poor thing. Poor thing, been outside its whole life and never known a soft bed. There you go, baby. Get in there and curl up. Yeah, it's just simple things. On this note, I want to tell you guys something that I found out a while ago. There are people that donate like old chairs and cushions and things like that to animal shelters, because for animals that have been taken to the shelter, it feels kind of like home, and they really do appreciate it. So I heard about people donating like old chairs and stuff for the animals to sleep in, to sit in, because it feels kind of like home to them. It makes them less stressed out in the shelter. So if you got like an old chair or something, you maybe donate it to a shelter, and helps the animals keep from getting stressed out. Yeah. Tired AF says, if this isn't what I ordered versus what I got, I don't know what is. So filtered foodie versus the real thing. Who dis? Ah. Look at that. Look at that. Those filters are the real MVP. I'll tell you what, how they can change someone's appearance. And you know what? If filters can do that for Foodie, imagine what they could do for someone like me. I'd be walking a catwalk. If filters can do that for her, listen, I might have a career. Just put on a filter, baby, and I'm going to Paris. We're walking a catwalk. Don't nobody have to know what I really look like. Just put me on a cover. I mean, if they can do that much work on her, then there's a chance for me too. Eyelashes, Salah is going to love this. So here's one of the people that Foodie was battling last night. Yeah, she was definitely picking through guys for those that fit her type. I remind what? Sophia from Golden Girls. I love Sophia. I loved how sassy she was. She whipped them all into shape on Golden Girls. She was smart as a whip, so I take that as a compliment. Like when Sophia opened her mouth, everybody listened. That's her type. It is, isn't it? But that's what she was doing. She wasn't so much battling to get gifts as she was using it to look for new guys to fixate on. Chantal's abandoned scooter says this is how much Chantal has made on her TikTok stream so far tonight. That nameless account sent her the majority of the gifts. If she could do this every single night, that's not horrible income. But I got a feeling gifts are going to slow down when the newness wears off. Okay, so let me just pass along some information about TikTok gifts. Because Chantal's Canadian, she cannot be part of their partner program. However, she can do gifts. Now, here's some information about the gifts. I was looking it up last night. I was doing my homework and my research. So whatever the gifts cost, immediately TikTok takes between 50 to 70% of the total of the gift. So there was one night that Foodie was on for an extremely long time. I believe she made like $125, $150, but Foodie made far less than that because TikTok does take a very large percentage, very large. So she worked for like 5 or 6 hours. She gross net made like 125, 150, and maybe she took home 50 of that. Hi, Havasu Mom. So she's not making as much on TikTok as you think. TikTok takes a lot. And I think that's why she went on Locale Pit. Because Keem said, I'll give you $100. And she wanted that money in hand. But she's not making the money on TikTok that y'all think she is. Because TikTok, they take a big old chunk of that. It's even worse than YouTube. Okay, moving on. Okay, here's Lori with the recap. Thank you, Lori. Foodie Beauty Kick recap of the live, Sup and Beezing. She was live for 3 hours. The kitten is in heat again, unfortunately. Pete isn't moving in anytime soon. Wants to meet a new man on TikTok. She denies that, though. Wants to buy a $500 scooter. Seems to be teasing a breathing-related disability, maybe to try to get government assistance. Requested Asmongold to collaborate with her. Talking about religion and trans people going on Locale Pit with your mama. Okay, so let's go over this recap. What'd y'all miss? All right. The part about Pete isn't moving in anytime soon. She's been talking about that. Somebody went over to his live recently, and he said, no, like, I have no knowledge of that. So this is the second time that Foodie has talked about something man-related, and the man in question is like, I have no idea what she's talking about. She said that Salah might be taking her for a birthday trip to Malaysia, but then Salah came in and said, no, I never said that. And now she's talking about Pete might be moving in. When people question Pete about this, he was like, what? No, I'm not moving in. So I don't know why she's bringing up people, because she's got to know she's going to get busted. Let's see. Wants to meet a new man on TikTok? Yes, she does, because she's doing nothing but scrolling through male TikTok. She's not battling females. She's not battling women. It's all men, and it's all men that look a certain way. Let's see. Seems to be teasing a breathing-related disability, maybe to try to get government assistance. I don't think Foodie would be able to get assistance. It takes sometimes years to get on disability. And believe me, they are very, 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 very thorough. They're not just going to put you on it because you want to be on it. They're going to check you out. They're going to do a full-on investigation of your ass. And it takes years. And on top of that, if Foodie got on disability, then that means her income is going to be capped. Very, very capped. Hello, Bella. So it's going to be very, very capped. She's only going to be maybe make a couple $100 a month if she's on disability. And as much money as she needs, she cannot be capped. So if she's thinking about disability, it ain't going to happen because you can't earn too much money while you're on disability. This part, requested Asmongold to collaborate with her. Nope, I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't think so. Chantal, you want people to collaborate with you, but yet you don't do any research on these people. Let me tell you something, Mama. I'm in girl world, but I keep my ear open for other things in other places. Things that are happening on Twitch, for example. I know about Asmongold. I know about Mizkif. You already got in the boat with Mizkif. Mizkif is all in your business, all up in your bologna and cheese sandwich. You don't know about the fact that Asmongold does not like Mizkif. And it has to do with Emaru. Do your homework and research on that. You'll find out why. But are you sure you want Asmongold to cover you? Because he ain't going to be nice. He ain't going to be nice. Especially if he finds out that you and Mizkif are talking. He will not be nice to you. He's got a very intense audience, let's put it that way. So you want Asmongold to collaborate with you, but why? Asmongold is basically a millionaire many times over. You can't tell by looking at him, but he does very well. And why should he collaborate with you? You're a mess. Okay, he's been on Twitch for years. So he's not going to collaborate with you. I'm sure he might react to you, but he's not going to collaborate with you. Talking about religion and trans people. Oh boy. Y'all did not hear what I heard last night. Chantal really put her foot in her mouth. Talking about people who are trans. She was on live last night talking about religion, talking about people who are trans. It was bad. Saying that someone being trans has to do with a defect. She actually said that. I heard her say it. I was like, what the? She said that. I was in Orange Cat's chat listening when I heard her say it. She was claiming that people who are trans, it was because of a defect. I immediately got fired up. And I'm like, not this bitch saying that. When I remember back during Cracked Olympics, she claimed to be bi and she wanted to take a woman on a date during Pride Week. Not this bitch saying that. Not this one saying that. When she was trying to get attention from the LGBT, the community at that time, she was claiming to be bi. She wanted to take a woman on a date. She wanted to get to know a woman like that during Pride Week. But she said that about people who are trans. And that's disgusting for her to not even come out of her mouth. In my opinion, I think Chantal is doing the absolute most to rage bait people. She's really going for talking about religion. She's talking about just politics. Yep, she wanted to buy a cake to celebrate. That's right. Yeah, I'm coming out, she said. Come out of what? The bathroom? You're coming out of the bathroom? You want a cake? Now, she has no idea. She has no idea. No idea. But I'm glad y'all missed that part. That would have made you sick. It made me sick for her to say something so disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Chantal, you shouldn't say things like that. You really shouldn't. All right. Now, for those of you that like flowers, gardeners, here's something pretty from Massimo. This flower is called Queen of the Night. It blooms only at night and only one night a year. So for those of you who have never seen a Queen of the Night flower, there it is. Isn't it gorgeous? How interesting that this flower only blooms one night a year and only once a year. It's like a special event. Oh boy, and here we go. This is her taking up for Salah. Remember, she made this post after going on TikTok for days on end, trying to thirst trap guys with her filtered self. We get this. Yup says, still referring to Salah as your husband, Foodie Beauty. There's no reason to say you can get a man or someone needs to put a ring on it. Since you're married, you're not allowed to seek out any relationships with men. You're also your husband's responsibility. So look, she wrote an entire novel. She wrote an entire novel. Look, let me read it to y'all. Hold on, I need some water. Hi, just warning you all, I'll be going through chats from tonight and blocking people permanently. Going forward, anyone who disrespects and insults anyone whom I care about are going to be blocked forever. If you're one of those who were talking about disgusting things earlier, also blocked, and don't ask me to unblock because it won't happen. We already weeded out I don't want to say that, fans now. We just need the weird, immature people clinging to my past like dingleberries to leave. I know I have vented about past relationships, but that doesn't give you a free pass to be abusive in my chats. And I go live for hours. And really at this point, I'm starting to despise certain types of people. To be honest, I am sure he 100% doesn't give a crap what a loser online thinks of him. But y'all make fun of Salah for being talented and being able to play an instrument when in reality, most of you can't play anything. All you are proud of is how much you can trigger someone. Grow up. Being a hateful troll isn't a flex when you are a grown adult. Regardless of a few stupid DMs from 2 years ago, that man is still a better person than those who hate on him. He is also a million times better looking any defect weirdo from that crap community. So time for most of y'all to go. And no, we are not back together. And even if we did, oh, there it is. There it is. I was waiting for that part. Wait. This part right here. And no, we are not back together. And even if we did, that part, she always puts that in. Even if we were, even if I did. That's her caveat. Like, even if we were, even if we did, even if I did, she just told on herself. She's talking to him. It's none of your business. To the crap reactors at Girl World, I hope your channels end up like FFGs. When I think about it, why the F am I allowing this crap in my chats? No one in the Middle East acts like you disgusting people at Girl World. People make fun of my hijab, my husband, repeat the same crap, like F off, good riddance, tired of people normalizing hate, just monetize it. No, money is not everything, F money. Really? F money, Chantal? F money? But yet you went on Locale Pit last night for $100. So you didn't go on there for free, did you? So if money ain't a thing, and not everything about life is about money, like, why were you insisting on getting paid? You could have gone on there for free. but you insisted on getting paid. I mean, you put a price on things. You know, you put a price on things and you're selling yourself for cheap. Hey, do what you do, girl. It's just sad to watch. 500 Kids of No Money says, Foodie Beauty giggling, glowing, reminiscing about Natter like it's story time on Low-Cal Rewind. Yeah, no, that's not trauma. That's obsession. People who are traumatized shut it down, not laugh, giggle, and spill tea. More evidence to me that she's been with him since being back. Agreed. Agreed. She went through so much trauma with Natter, yet she can mention his name without a problem. She blushes when she hears his name. That's not trauma. She didn't go through no trauma with Natter. She a liar. Lolafied says, Canadian streamer Foodie Beauty is on the prowl. It's bad enough to say a delivery driver's name, but to also show his picture for attention is psycho. Bad seed is right. She's in Canada, so why say the style is just now that they wear it there? Was she really browsing global Tinder? More than likely. I'm not going to show this man's picture. Not going to show it. I don't know that gentleman. I don't want him to get harassed. Eyelash says, Foodie Beauty and the kitten are both in heat.
Freaking out about? When's your bedtime? Why did that woman ruin it? I'm just joking. Okay. What are you freaking out about? When's your bedtime? She's at the door crying for a man. You and me both, girl. You and me both. I'm just joking.
No, you're not joking. You really are crying out for a man.
I'm trying anybody, but these people are requesting me.
By the way, who's this? Who is this person that I'm looking at right now? Filters and all. This comment. The comment she made about using BG's toys as an instrument was oddly specific. He was there. Yes, he was. And I agree with this too. It is gross. Recently, she said that BG had PMS. Chantal, why are you saying that about your cat? Why are you saying that a cat has PMS? Disgusting.
Why did that woman ruin it? I'm just joking. Okay. What are you freaking out about? When's your bedtime? She's at the door crying for a man. You and me both, girl. You and me both.
And by the way, the cat is not crying out for a man. She's crying out for a tomcat. The cat is not looking for a human. It's looking for one of her own species. You're projecting onto your cat like nobody's business. Yeah, and I agree. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I think she likes for the kitten to suffer. And that's why she refuses to get it fixed. Because if she's suffering, then the cat has to be suffering. And it's just really sick. Really, really sick. Oh, shocker. Foodie's been lying about her weight, y'all. How shocked are we? Foodie lied about her weight. Debbie's World says she said she weighs 425 pounds, and he said yummy. So what happened at 350? Didn't she say she was 350? Now we're up to 425. I say add another 100 pounds to that, and you get about her true weight. I'd say 525, 550. So she's still shaved about 100 pounds off, but still, we're getting closer to the real total. Let's listen.
Because of you eating food, that's why you're farting, right?
Probably I eat too much, yeah.
How chubby are you? How chubby are you?
I weigh 425 pounds.
She said it. She said it. What happened? So we went from 350 to 425. So she gained 75 pounds overnight. How did you do that, Foodie? That's a lot of nashies. Their weight jumped up 75 pounds. And this comment, she also likes the cat is more affectionate when she's in heat. Yep. And that's probably why she lets her be in heat, because that's when the cat gives her the most affection. But 425 pounds.
Oh my God, yummy, yummy. I like chubby girl, you know.
Oh, okay.
It's good for winter. Good for winter.
Yeah, actually, Plank, I followed you back, but I have to go. I'm running late on time, so I'll talk to you later, okay?
Yes, please inbox me. Inbox.
And I did notice last night that Foodie spent the most amount of time on the TikToks of guys that were attractive to her. If the guy wasn't attractive, she didn't spend any time at all. If the guy was young and attractive, she would just stay on that profile for a while. I believe 425 is pretty close. Remember when she's only 5 feet tall. Here's the thing, Ophelia. This is why I think the Foodie is 525, 550. Let me tell you exactly why. Because back in the day, when Chantal was with BB, the last true weigh-in that she did at BB's place. She got on the scale. She showed it. She stepped on the scale. She was 377 pounds. So she was 23 pounds away from 400 then. And she had a lot more mobility. Her breathing wasn't so bad. So that she was close to 400 then. That's why I say she's over 500 now. Because the person I saw then and the person I'm seeing now, there's a very marked difference. There was a big marked difference in her breathing, her mobility, all of that, the way the clothes sat on her. Yeah, believe it or not, Chantal is very petite skeleton underneath the mass. So I think I still say she's over 500. She just doesn't want to own it for some reason. And this moment happened from Kristen. Every time she starts battling someone new, all the haters go over to her opponent's live and start giving them the lore. Yep, an embarrassing Chantal. Let's watch.
Someone said, well, I'm getting spammed. Ask her if she brought the poop ladle to Canada. Someone said, well, I'm getting spammed. Ask her if she brought the poop ladle to Canada.
See what happens when you tell stories, Foodie? Like, there's no platform that you're going to be able to go to where the people are not going to follow you and let other people know what's going on. I don't know if she thought she was going to run over to TikTok and people from YouTube were not going to be there. Of course they're going to be there. Of course they're going to let other people know who you are. Yeah, I did see the picture of Amber. It was quite eye-opening. It was shocking. Very, very shocking, Havasu Mom. I was like, wow. Enigma 2025 said, what does she think is going to happen? She's trying to engage with men whose first language clearly isn't Arabic. She spent 3 years in the Middle East and refused to learn Arabic. Salah didn't even try to teach her how to have a basic conversation. When she tries, she fails. So, like, again, it doesn't make sense. She's seeking out Arabic-speaking men on TikTok. At the same time, she doesn't know enough Arabic to make basic conversation or figure things out. She knows 5 words in Arabic and that's it. So it's like it's really, really awkward and cringeworthy. You want the attention of these men, and yet you cannot converse with these men unless they know how to speak some English, because that's her primary language is English. She knows like a little bit of French, but she doesn't know how to speak proper Arabic. She knows 5 words. What conversation are you going to have with 5 freaking words? Why? So, like, let's watch the clip.
Yeah.
So this gentleman is saying in Arabic, send me a visa so I can come to Canada.
يا رميسة
I mean, water in general, so ASAP.
ابعتي لي فيزا عشان اجي كندا.
He says, a visa, do you know what I mean? So he's just straight up asking her for a visa.
فيزا عارفه الفيزا؟ ابعتي لي تأشيرة. هي مركزة مع الدعم بتاعها سهراوي.
No. Thank you. Thank you.
She didn't even know what he was saying. Like, how can you sit there and do battles with people and you don't even know, how can you respond to them? How can you make conversation with them? He was asking her straight up for a visa. Mo translates and Falafel reacts. They said, yeah, they were going to do some translations of what was being said by the gentleman. And this was Mo translates, and she knows how to speak Arabic. So this is a translation from her. So they were just straight up asking her to get a visa. Okay, so Mo translates. A man from Egypt asked her for a visa, but she didn't understand him. She had another cringe conversation with 2 other Egyptian guys, so I translated it. She also had more than once avoided doing TikTok battles with women or ended the battles when she saw they were women. So she can't say that she just went on there and she just wanted to do battles for gifts. For some reason, she kept avoiding the women. Like, a battle is a battle, whether you're doing it with a man or a woman. But clearly she was on to TikTok for more than just battling and getting gifts. She was over there just like hunting for single men. Just using TikTok like Tinder and trying to make money at the same time. It's so pathetic. Chantal's abandoned scooter says, the way Chantal is only picking Arab men to battle with, you will never convince me this person doesn't see Arab men as a fetish. And she immediately leaves if there's a woman. She literally just said, women ruin it, then tried to pretend she was joking. They are popularity contests. But for some reason, she didn't want to battle women. She wanted to only talk to young Arab men. Ooh, it is? Her location shouldn't be set to global. It's creepy. Well, I'm sure this is what she did to find Salah the first time. Set it to global, casting a very wide net, trying to find somebody else. She's on the hunt for a new man. I don't care what she says about Salah. Chantal has to be with somebody at all times. She's got to have somebody in the picture to talk about, to fixate on, to get obsessed over. She doesn't know how to do alone very well. So now she's on TikTok looking for a man. See if there are any men out there that want citizenship or wants a green card or whatever. It's very predatory. It's very gross. Very, very gross. What else we got here? And this part right here, Yup Yup says, blocking your husband doesn't make you single, Foodie Beauty. You insist you're married, then you're not free to date or seek intimacy outside the marriage. If you're done with Salah, then why aren't you insisting he turn in the divorce papers? You'll say you'll remarry when you're not divorced. Yeah, so which is it? Are you with him or aren't you with him? Which is it? Are you single or are you not single? If you're clearly married to somebody and you want to devote yourself to him, maybe you shouldn't be on TikTok acting like an entire sharmuta. You know, because you got a husband. Maybe you shouldn't be doing that. However, if you're single, feel free. But if that's the case, then you need to stop coming online and saying that you're still married. So like you're playing both sides of the fence. Pick one side or the other, okay? One side or the other. Enigma 2025 says she was offended by her real self. Let's watch.
Not hard. Okay, we have options here. Future husband. We're doing it the halal way. We have halal intentions. No pussy clot, bumba clot. No. We do it the right way. You got to put a big rock on this finger. Do it with no.
You got to put a big rock on the finger. You got to marry me. Be worth marrying first. You want to get married, be a woman worth marrying first. And if you are a woman worth marrying, you will get the ring on the finger. provided they can find one that big.
Filters. We're catfishing. Do you want people to request or not? Effects, turn them off. Ugh! Not hard.
All right. And this moment happened on TikTok. So Mo translates as attractive. One guy told her he has a friend looking to get married who is into weird stuff. After she shared her poop and vomit threesome story and poop in the freezer story. So let's watch.
Was denn bei jetzt? Yo!
Are they telling you about the threesome story? Oh, sorry. No, I shouldn't talk about that. No, I'm famous for certain story times. I started my channel doing story times. So they're probably telling you all about those.
Wait, I beg your wait a minute. You
No. That was like 20 years ago. I'm 41, 20 years ago.
And you know what? I don't know who this person is. I've heard his name is Zed. And he's known on TikTok. His name is Zed. He seems like a serious young man. And I was watching this again on Orange Cat's channel, and people were saying the same thing in the chat. It felt like he was gathering information. He was studying her. Like he already, like, even as young as he is, he clocked her. And he was playing it cool, but it felt like he was just like studying, seeing what was really going on here. Like something is off here. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna, check it out. He's just gathering information. He's very serious.
I was not always Muslim, by the way. I used to be much worse. You can't say that on TikTok. Oops. Lie.
chat's asking like what was that story or whatever.
No. I can't tell you.
Everyone in my chats, they're weird. They're just like, tell us the story, tell. Guys, you're so weird. Why do you I apologize. My chat's just weird.
Of course,
bro.
they're gonna be curious. They just have to look it up on YouTube. That's it. It's all there.
You know what's weird is that she's on another platform and she wants followers on TikTok. She wants to get away from the haters. At the same time, she's telling Zed, hey, tell them to go look me up on YouTube. Knowing the stuff that's on YouTube, why would you tell people this? If you're trying to get away from all of the craziness you did on YouTube, why would you go recommend for people to go look you up on YouTube, knowing all the stuff that's there, that's documented by the reactors, by the archive channels? Because you got to know, Foodie, that once somebody starts looking up stuff on you, they're going to find this, and that. It's a whole rabbit hole. And they're going to be finding all kinds of stuff and then bring it back to people like Zed and everybody else on TikTok. They're going to let them know. We found this, and this. They're going to find all your vulgar stuff. Is that what you want? Who's got 11K subscribers? Who's got that? Foodie? Foodie does? Oh, nice. Thank you, Jocelyn. I see you're live while I edit my video that I make for my gaming channel. I love watching you. Well, thank you. Foodie on YouTube. Well, something to be known about subscriber count. Let me clue y'all into subscriber count. Not everything you see in a subscriber count is an active account. See, because that matters. When it comes to YouTube, Foodie's number, a lot of those accounts are dead accounts. YouTube may look with some kind of favoritism about big numbers as far as subscriber numbers, and they might promote them more. But really what matters the most is active subscribers, engagement. They look for engagement. That's what they like seeing the most of. So out of the 100K plus subscribers on Foodie's channel, I would say, to be generous, she might have 20 to 30K active. Most of those are dead because she's been on YouTube a long time. Same thing with Amber. Most of hers are dead accounts. They're dead. And sometimes YouTube, they go and they do a cleanup of dead accounts, and that's where the numbers go down. So it's about the active versus the inactive. So you can't really go by a subscriber count number of those are all active accounts. They're not. There might be some in there that are dead accounts.
Is that the wildest story, or is there like, does it get worse?
No, it gets worse. Sorta.
Ask her how she feels about farts. She shit all over the place after the couple rejected her.
Now, hold on a minute. This comment. I would like to see her battle with Lisa Richards. Funny that you bring that up, Viv. Chantal actually watches Lisa Richards. And Lisa Richards is known on TikTok for being like a severe, traumatic e-beggar. Lisa Richards has gotten into so much trouble from all her begging. She's had practically every merchant service account banned, blocked, Cash App, PayPal. She's used other people's PayPals to try to get money. People have offered up their PayPals, and then she has money sent there, and then they take off with the money. But if she and Lisa Richards ever battle on TikTok, it wouldn't be so much of a battle as who can beg the most. It would be a beggar battle. It wouldn't be about popularity. It'd be about who could beg the hardest.
No, that's not what happened. All right. I got to tell you, obviously.
Yep.
My cat's in heat. Okay. This couple invited me. Do you guys remember IRC? That's how old I am. So this couple invited me on IRC, this golf couple, to come be with them, okay, as a third person. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. I was like 20 and I was goth. So they paid for a taxi, like $200 taxi, all the way. I was in Cornwall, all the way to Ottawa to meet with them. They get me super hammered, and so the next day I'm sick naturally, right? I have they don't have any toilet paper. They have no shower. They have no flushing toilet.
Does that even sound right? People inviting you to their house and they have nothing to clean up with. Here's what I think really happened. I think she got invited over to party. Maybe she wanted to get a little frisky. The couple didn't want to do that with her. So out of just pure spite, Foodie messed up their bathroom. Right, there we go. They paid $200 for a cab, yet no one had running water. There was no toilet paper. There was no towel. There was no nothing. How does that even make sense?
And I'm sick from dark beer, like loads of it, mixing alcohol.
My
comes
mom-
out every end, and I have nothing to clean up with but one of their socks. So that's the story. They blame me for that. Who's in the wrong? They should have toilet paper for guests, should they not? How about a bidet? How about a shower? No running water. Nice. That's real nice.
There's public washrooms literally like at 2-minute walking distance everywhere. Usually, no.
Boom. She's saying, I had to do it. I had to do it. Yet Zed is pointing out, like, you couldn't go somewhere else and do your stuff.
Well, then I'm going to tell my body not to throw up and wait till I get to a public washroom? No. I can't do that.
I had someone come to my house once and my toilet was clogged, so they just picked it up and put it in a bag and left.
I should have thought of that. Where were you when I needed you, Zad?
Yeah.
My cat is freaking out. Oh, did you win the battle?
Yeah, we did, yeah. Reaper, thank you. My brother Myra, thank you. Mom, Bobby, thank you.
Good game, good game, good game.
Good battle, I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
Okay.
Why is someone saying you froze it?
That's a different story. That's a different story. Okay, that story basically.
You know, I can't say for sure what Zed was thinking during this conversation. But my theory is, I'm thinking like him talking to her, he was like this. he was probably wondering if she had some kind of mental illness. Like something ain't right in the water here. Something ain't right. He might have been wondering, am I dealing with somebody who has mental illness or not? I can't really tell if this person is mentally ill or they're just trolling. Like that's why he might be studying. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking to. I don't know what's going on here.
Okay, you want a rematch?
Remen, welcome. Sure.
Yeah, we'll do a rematch. So basically, come on, guys, let's beat him this time. Basically, I moved into a new apartment and I had some compost bags. Before that, I was in Kuwait. We don't have to compost anything. So I'm in my new apartment. The plumber had to come, and I have IBS. So this guy.
You know what? Zed is probably sitting there thinking, girl, you're on TikTok and you're telling all of TikTok all of this stuff. You're telling people things that other people would never dare tell another person, let alone an audience. You're just openly revealing this stuff. You're talking about your poop. You're talking about pooping in a bag. You're talking about pooping in somebody's bathroom. Like, you're doing too much.
Guy is in my bathroom for
What's
like
IBS?
2 hours.
Sorry, what's IBS?
Irritable bowel syndrome.
Okay.
This guy's in my bathroom for 2 hours and I have to go to the bathroom. So I didn't know what to do. So I had to go in this compost bag and freeze it till composting.
I would just like to know how the heck she got the poop in the bag. Yeah, Trinka, I've been thinking for a long time. Salah's not the only one with a poop fetish. I think she also has one. For real, for real. I think that she's got a poop fetish. She's got some kind of multi-fetish revolving around poop and showing public restrooms and farts and smelling herself. It's just being gross. But she definitely has a poop fetish. She's always talking about, I got to go to the bathroom. I'm about ready to poop my pants. Talking about going to the toilet. All of that. Like she is obsessed with it. Bingo. Bingo. That's why Salah liked her. Well, notice her complete lack of surprise when those text messages were revealed to her. She didn't get disgusted by them. If anything, she had this vibe of she was mad because Salah did not share that fetish with her. And I think I know why. I think I have a theory. Y'all want to hear my theory about that? Why Salah would have this fetish and not share it with someone like Chantal, who might also have this fetish. Here's my theory. My theory is, since he has this poop fetish, that in order for him to get turned on with this poop fetish, it has to be an attractive woman. Because from what I've heard and what I've seen, it's not just a poop fetish. There's also elements of degradation, like using it to degrade another person. And maybe his turn on is degrading a woman that is attractive, doing that. And if Foodie is not attractive to him, if he is not attracted to her, the sexual part of the poop fetish would not work with her. That's why he went to somebody else, because he wasn't attracted to Foodie and never would be. But she was mad because he had this certain fetish, and so does she. And he wasn't going to her first. She was mad. She's like, I'm down for anything. And you went to somebody else and you didn't have to? Well, because he's not attracted to you. That's why.
So that's the story. Thank you, Ultima. He can't even take your trash out whenever you want. You have to wait till compost day.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna. It had to be frozen.
No, it
Yo,
wasn't.
what is going on? While this is going on, CarStop just sent me a video. Look at this. Yo! He's driving on the highway.
Tell me how that makes sense. Okay, let's all just imagine this scenario. You have somebody come over to fix your toilet because the seal around your toilet is not good, and you have to go. Wouldn't it just make sense to like get a trash can or something and do your business there and then gather up the trash back when you're done and like take it out to the garbage? Why would you put that in your freezer? That is where you store food, stuff that you eat. Why would you want that in your freezer? Just do your thing and then do your thing in a bag in a trash can and take it outside immediately. No waiting, just take it out. Why put it in your freezer? That's disgusting. That's nasty. All right, what else we got here? All right, you know what? We're going to cut it off here. And we're going to go on to the live. We're going to watch part of this. I got to share the cringe with y'all. I have to. I got to share the cringe with all of you. Y'all ready to cringe? Are you ready to see how bad it was? It was bad. And this is courtesy of the channel Orange Cat. I'm going to put a link for the video down below in the description. Not description, sorry, in the chat. So for those of you that have never heard of Orange Cat, y'all go sub up to her. Give her a like, give her a sub. I pop up in there for the chats a lot. If you want to join me there when it happens. But let's watch the cringe together. What do you think? Am I burnt out over the men obsessed arc? Well, let's put it this way. I wish that she would just bring in something new. I'm tired of talking about the same crap over and over. That's for doggone sure. I'm over it. Let's get going.
Elton John, Arabic. Yeah, it's at like 1,000. Thank you guys. I entertain many people. Thank you, Marsha. I like entertaining people.
Thank you.
I've been live like all day since 5.
Big nice. Bada nice. My friend, thank you.
I can't wait to
Me
get a
support.
school.
You are me support.
And I just want to say, like, I don't know any of the people that Chantal is battling. I got nothing bad to say about any of them. I'm just focused on her. That's it. I don't know any of these gentlemen that are coming on. I'm here for the cringe revolving around her.
Do scooters, is the wheel thing just a suggestion, or can you?
Money gun, my friend. Money gun. Big nice. Money gun. Money gun. Money gun, my friend. Money gun.
Yeah.
Big nice.
I think so. You know.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Go for
Big
it,
nice.
Fergie. It's all right. Thank you. I'm not gonna ever see these people. I don't care. Thank you.
Thank you. Last again, my friend. Thank you. Big nice. Money gun, my friend. Money gun. Big nice.
Money gun.
Support money.
Look how awkward she looks. She doesn't even know what to say. I mean, I don't really understand the TikTok battles, how they work. What, you just sit there and encourage people to send gifts? Is that how it works? You don't do anything? I thought the TikTok battles where you sing or you do something to get people to give you the gifts. I thought that's how it worked. So like I guess you just sit there and encourage people to send you gifts through TikTok?
Money gun, me support.
Money gun. Galaxy, okay. Think bigger, think big. Galaxy.
Okay. Me support.
When you
Okay,
pour
okay.
gravy on pizza, is that bad?
Okay. Okay.
Nice. Get that bag, queen. Thanks, Sonic Sham. I called you Sonic's ham. Pete's was.
Last second, my friend. Thank you. Last second. Big nice. Thank you.
I know. It takes 50. I'm so mad. Send me a clip. Yes, Ashley. Put Sin pizza. Well, just
Even during a TikTok battle, she's talking about food. Always talking about the food. And if she's not talking about the food, she's encouraging people to send her money, send her money, send her money, send her money. Buy this gift for me. Buy, buy, buy. Why though? What are you doing worth spending money on a gift for? Absolutely nothing.
put fries. There you go. Yay, good game there, Jafar. So I followed you, okay?
Okay.
Good game.
One
I'll-
bathroom.
I'll back- I have
One
to go for
bathroom.
now. I'll come back
Please,
shortly,
one-
okay?
Please, one bath. One bath.
I'll come
please,
back.
one bath.
I have to go for now, but I'll come back, I promise.
You know, I also have a theory. Let's see what y'all think. I wonder if the reason why Chantal doesn't battle women and she's purposely picking Arabic men for battles because she feels that she could win those battles quite easily. What do y'all think? Maybe she's afraid of going against female content creators because she might lose quite a few. So she wants to win. So she's going to battle against Arabic men. Because she can win the gifts. How do y'all feel about that? And do you think maybe there might be a chance that I'm right here? That she's not going to go against any female creators because she would lose the battles. I know, and she's also looking out to catch a man. I agree, Trinka. She's looking to catch a man, but she's also looking to make money while looking for a man. Yep, looking for men. You can't tell me that she wasn't looking for a man. Someone who spends 5+ hours on TikTok battling nothing but Arabic men. And that's what she likes. It's not just about getting the gifts. It's about, I'm looking for a man and I want to make money at the same time. Yep.
Okay.
One bathroom, please. Please, one
I have to
bathroom,
go.
Please,
I'll come back.
please, please one bathroom. Please, one bathroom, me support. Please, one bathroom.
Okay, I'm going to come back in a few minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, hello, kitty. Pushy. He looked familiar, like poor Jafar. No, it wasn't. Thank you, tea time. Please, one more. Yeah, but okay, later, buddy. Like, just. I had a shower, yep. Hey, Bob Ross. Elton John. Eric.
Yeah, she's in a good mood for once, Lydia, because she's looking for a man. And I don't know if she thought that by coming on here is going to make Salah jealous. Salah don't care. He don't care. But she's getting attention from men. So of course that makes her feel good. She gets to look at other men.
Big Jeffrey Dahmer and then Adrian Brody. Where's my Adrian Brody? No, I'm not. I'm just having fun. I'm still not over the landline. Yeah, we need a different filter.
So how about not use a different filter? How about going on TikTok and just being yourself? How about not catfishing people? If you're over there looking for a man, How about not catfishing people and telling people a bunch of lies, like the fact that you just bought a house for $850,000? How about just be yourself? You want attention from men, but let's be real, Foodie. You're not even getting attention as yourself. You're putting on a fake image of yourself because you're too afraid to show your real self. So you're not really getting attention as you. You're getting attention as the fantasy you. You want love, but yet how are you going to get love if you are not yourself? You got to be yourself first. So how about stop lying to people? Because nobody likes a liar.
This one's boring. He ghosted me. No, man, where are you? What is this?
Oh, Lord.
There. Is that good? The background? I have like there's no makeup though effects. I miss the makeup now. eh. Je parle un peu de français, mais pas beaucoup.
Okay, I don't want to hear your bad French. Goodbye. All right. And okay, here we go with Zed. Zed is the serious one.
Are you into food a lot?
Yeah, I did mukbangs on my channel. Like that's how I got big, was eating.
Oh, by the way, y'all, lies incoming. I'm just warning you, lies incoming. The narrative's going to change. Just listen.
And
Mukbang?
yeah, mukbang, like what you're doing now.
I'm just weird.
You're not weird. You're eating. Oh, that's what I would do, would eat and tell stories. And I think the beauty part is obvious.
No, it ain't.
I know. Fair. Last time you told us like a wild story. Do you have any other wild stories?
Yeah, I have a lot, but
My chat loves
not
story
anymore.
time.
I know people love my story times. Honestly, my life has been pretty uneventful since becoming Muslim. Like in regards to juicy story times.
So what made you want to convert?
Tell the story, Foodie. Come on, tell it. Tell it the right way if you're going to tell it. Why don't you tell Zed about the fact that the reason why you want to wear the abaya and the hijab is because you've gained a lot of weight and you were not confident about your hair. You were in the kitchen with Pete's and you looked over at Pete's and you said, do you have to be Muslim to wear a hijab? And he said, probably. And then you just shrugged your shoulders and said, well, fine, I'm a Muslim. That was how it started. You were getting bigger and bigger, and you liked the idea of wearing an abaya and a hijab because you're not comfortable with your body. So you decided to wear it for that reason, and that's why you're wearing it again.
It started with like my ex-husband like brought me to Islam, and then I just developed a connection with
Okay,
Allah.
wait. What did she say? What was that? What did she call Salah? What did she just say about him? My ex-husband. So he's the ex-husband, meaning they're no longer married, right? Isn't that what that usually means? Is my ex-husband, meaning somebody you were once married to, but you're not married to anymore? But yet, wasn't she telling a story about technically we're still married because he didn't turn the papers in? So which is it? Is he the ex-husband, or is he still the husband on contract? Pick a story, Chantal. Pick a lane. You're all over the road.
And you know, I just believe that there's only one God and his messenger is Muhammad. So that's the very basic fundamentals. So yeah, but I'm still learning a lot, and yeah, mostly just connection with God. And are you Muslim?
Yep.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah.
Uh-oh. You in trouble, Foodie. So you're talking to this young man who is Muslim, and here you are basically cosplaying being a Muslim. You better be careful. Actually, I think him looking at you and talking to you and you claiming to be a Muslim, he's going to be like, I'm sure he's just stunned with the things coming out of your mouth. She thinks she's going to get him. Well, I'm going to tell y'all something. You guys know I'm an older woman. One thing that age brings is experience and wisdom. You become older, it's like a fine wine gaining its flavor. Foodie, as somebody older than you, let me tell you something about people that you have problem picking up on social cues. If you're interested in a man and he's not making eye contact, he's doing other things, he's not like paying attention to you, he's not into you. So even though you might be looking at this young man and probably salivating, notice what he's doing. He's eating. He's not looking at you. He doesn't want to look at you. He's not into you. Guarantee you that.
But I'm not, I wasn't born and raised a Muslim, so I still have a lot of, I'm kind of inappropriate sometimes, but.
Okay. I mean, as long as, here's the thing, right? I feel like whatever you do is between you and God, but
yeah,
it's just a difference of you doing it in like a public space and a private space.
Oh,
yeah. Like obviously,
damn, he just clocked the shit out of her. He just clocked the shit out of Foodie. That part. There is a difference between doing it in a private space and a public space. Damn. He clocked the shit out of her. Got her. Yeah, he is disgusted. You're right. That was Zed, sir. Well said. Well said. There is a difference between doing it in a private space where nobody can see and a public space where you are broadcasting it out to the world. Yes, well said. Very well said. I don't know this young man, and I'm calling him a young man because he's younger than me. This is not me putting down somebody younger than myself. Like I'm reading this guy's energy right now, like his body language and all that. He seems like he's a very, how can I describe it? I've never watched him on TikTok, but I'm reading his energy. He seems like the quiet type that keeps a lot of thoughts to himself. Like he just lets people talk and he gathers information. He's gathering information. He's like, I'm going to let you talk and tell me about yourself. And he gathers the information and he's processing everything in his mind. He doesn't strike me as being stupid. He's got some perspective, and he's clocking the shit out of her. I love it. I love it. That even somebody younger than her, than she is, and he's clocking her perfectly. He's analyzing her. Well said, Bella. He's analyzing her. Yeah, there you go. Let people talk long enough and they will sink themselves. She's running her mouth, trying to impress him or gross him out or something. And he just told her there's a difference between doing something in a public space and a private space. Yep. He probably doesn't also appreciate her playing fake Muslim either. I'm sure he's very disgusted by that, but he's like, I'm not going to tell her that. I want her to keep talking. I want her to reveal more of herself. He's gathering information. He's analyzing. He's thinking. It's like you give a fool enough rope and they hang themselves. So he's letting her hang herself in a way.
See, I'm no one to judge, right?
Well, yeah. What were you eating?
Butter chicken, chicken tikka poutine.
Oh, was it good?
I mean, I ate it up. Pretty nice, you know.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like doing it public, that's the thing. Like when I lived in Kuwait, like, you know, they have laws against like it's just like it's so hard to leave the mess once you've been in it so long. And it's like, you know, you try to change and you have people just wanting to, you know, pull you back down. And I guess I just let it happen sometimes. And, you know, life's a journey stuff.
Mystic, welcome.
Fly him out. He lives in Canada. Poutine.
You know the guy I was talking to you about last time, car stop? Level 47 gifter?
Yeah.
He's seriously looking for someone right now.
Oh, well, I mean, he hasn't made any attempt, or I don't even know what he looks like.
Let me show you.
This is gonna be juicy.
Okay, you know, I'm sitting here thinking about it. I'm watching him and I'm watching her. So let's think about this, chat. Hey, Grebo. How are you, Grebo? Good to see you. He's thoroughly unimpressed. Yeah, and you know what, Grebo? I'm sitting here thinking about this conversation. So here is this young man who just revealed that he is Muslim. And allegedly, he has a friend who's into some freaky stuff. Which makes me wonder, if you're a Muslim man, why would you associate with a guy who's into really freaky stuff? Why would you talk about it on TikTok? And I'm sitting here thinking, why would you do this? Goose. That's for you, Goose. No one else but you. This is my way of saying hi to Goose. Hi, Goose. How are you? I love you, Goose. But going back to this, I'm like, why? I got to mess with Goose. I saw what you did in your community post. That was so wrong. Screw you and your Dusty Rose wine, bitch. Anyway, thinking about this conversation, like, why would a person who's Muslim have a friend who's into freaky stuff and talk about them on a live stream and say, I have a friend who's into freaky stuff? Why would you say that to Foodie? To me, it kind of felt like a test or a trap. Like, I've got a friend who's into some freaky stuff. He's into really freaky stuff. It kind of felt like a test, like he was testing her. She's coming on here pretending to be a Muslim woman, right? That's what she's saying. And he's feeling, I got a friend who's into some freaky stuff. Why would you do that? Are you testing her to see if she'll go for it, to see if she's interested? Yeah, he sees through her. But I just thought that was weird. Why would you reveal that on your TikTok time, Zed? And why would you tell her about this person if you see that she's a Muslim woman? Is that something that you would do as a Muslim man? I think he was testing her. See if she would go for it. See just how low she would go. Just a thought.
Yeah, you're a very serious person. I noticed that.
No, I'm not serious at all.
That's what someone said. He's very serious.
This was him last time I was chilling with him at the gas station. And someone just came up and like scooped him. Like, you know, they just like girls, they just can't resist.
Oh,
And I agree with you, Bella. He looks disgusted. He looks disgusted. I mean, I'm watching him. He's not smiling at Foodie. He's not laughing. He's not joking. He looks disgusted by her, by the things that she's been saying, the things that she's been revealing. He's disgusted. He's not saying that he's disgusted. He's like, go ahead and keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking and showing how disgusting you are. He's letting her dig her own hole.
he's from Pakistan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Any comments on that?
No, I mean, I'd have to see like more or, you know, personality, all that stuff. I don't know. I couldn't tell you just from a little picture of a woman smooching on him. You know?
She saw him, she's like, damn.
She couldn't resist?
She couldn't resist, yeah.
For sure.
One of those.
Oh, why aren't we battling?
Oh, I'm sure.
Are we supposed to battle?
Yeah, I mean, I can get gloves, no problem. I just finished eating, no problem.
Oh, I'm gonna lose, I know it. Let's go, guys. Let's kick some Zed butt.
Guys, you know what the crazy part is? She actually has more viewers than us.
Really? Yeah, but you know, TikTok is a different app than YouTube. You know, YouTube, you kick my butt any day.
You're welcome.
Like honestly, mashallah, but I have like a pretty good following of Beezers who just follow me anywhere, and I'm very grateful for you guys.
A bunch of what? Sorry?
Beezers.
Beezer.
Thank you. Thank you, Beezers. Yeah, I call my following Beezers because we bees.
Oh,
Beezing
God.
is an
I was watching this part last night, and I'm like, how I cringed so hard, I hurt my own shoulders. My shoulders literally went. You are on TikTok explaining Beezers and beezing to somebody who's not on YouTube. I literally wanted to just cringe right out of my chair. What the hell? You're 41, almost 42 years old, and you call your Beezers the Beezers, and you're having to explain that to somebody else and explain what beezing is. I know. You're curled up in a ball right now. My stomach knots. This is horrible. Le cringe. It's cringe. And this guy's like, what in the hell is this woman talking about? He's like, what have I walked into? What have I discovered here on TikTok? What is this madness? I can't even begin to understand it.
an activity like just up to no good, having fun. We're beezing.
You married a man in Syria who had a poop fetish?
Oh, uh-oh.
No comment.
Every time I battle you, I read the wildest things in my chat.
It's the first thing they go to. I mean, I'm not even married anymore, so whatever. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you.
How do you?
Yeah, but the point is you married him. The point is he had this fetish and you married him anyway. That's the point. He had this fetish and you married him. Dumbass. And I wonder why that is. Could it be because you also had the same fetish and have had it for years? I think so. I really think so. You were more than okay with that because you had the same fetish your damn self.
You develop a poop fetish though? Like I don't even.
He didn't have a poop fetish. He wanted to, like, I don't know. Something about shitting on somebody.
Oh.
Thank you, Jamie. Like a degradation fetish.
You wanted to shit on someone?
Tell the whole story, Foodie. Tell the whole, you know what? I'm so glad that there's Girl World. All of us archivers, reaction channels, all of us OGs that have been around for a while. We are the historians of this beast right here. Tell the whole story, Foodie. Tell it. Tell it. He didn't just have a poop fetish. No, he wanted to degrade women using the poop fetish. He wanted to poop on crucifixes. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He wanted to degrade women and also religion-based symbols. Tell it if you're going to tell it. We're going to avoid that part, huh? How twisted he was. He didn't just have a poop fetish. He wanted to use his poop fetish to degrade others and be disgusting to other faiths.
I guess. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're the one who said it.
Oh, wait a
It
minute.
happened so long ago.
Wait a minute. Wait.
You know, you try.
This part, okay. You know what? I know this person is Muslim and I respect that, but I'll tell you what. I would be scared to play poker with this man. He's got the perfect poker face, does he not? Like if you play poker with this man, you probably lose. Because he wouldn't give anything away. He got the perfect poker face. Like you would not be able to read his face at all when he's got the cards in his hand and then he hits you with a full house. He's like, he knows how to play his opponent, give nothing away and get something back.
Try to change and you have people just wanting to, you know, pull you back down. And I guess I just let it happen sometimes. And, you know, life's a journey stuff.
Mystic, welcome.
Fly him out. He lives in Canada. Putin.
You know the guy I was talking to you about last time, car stop? Level 47 gifter?
Yeah.
He's seriously looking for someone right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I mean, he hasn't made any attempt, or I don't even know what he looks like.
Let me show you.
This is gonna be juicy. Yeah, you're a very serious person. I noticed that.
No, I'm not serious at all.
That's what someone said. He's very serious.
This was him last time I was chilling with him at the gas station. And someone just came up and like scooped him. Like, you know, they just like, girls, they just can't resist.
Oh, he's from Pakistan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Any comments on that?
No, I mean, I'd have to see like more or, you know, personality, all that stuff. I don't know. I couldn't tell you just from a little picture of a woman smooching on him. You know?
She saw him. She's like, damn.
She couldn't resist?
She couldn't resist, yeah. One of those.
Oh, why aren't we battling?
Oh.
You know what? And I also think I have a theory about why she sits at an angle when she talks to people on TikTok. Theory time, y'all. Because by sitting at an angle, like away from the camera, they can't see her whole body. Like she's kind of doing the thing. Like she's trying to hide herself. She's trying to hide her body. Like if I sit at an angle, nobody can see how big she really is. She knows how to work them angles.
Are we supposed to battle?
Yeah, I mean, I can get gloves, no problem. I just finished eating, no problem.
Oh, I'm going to lose. I know it. Let's go, guys. Let's kick some.
This is not the part that I wanted. I backed up too far. I apologize.
Beezers.
Beezer.
Thank you.
Beezers.
Thank you, Beezers. Yeah, I call my following Beezers because we bees. Beezing is an activity like just up to no good, having fun. We're beezing.
You married a man in Syria who had a poop fetish?
No comment.
Every time I battle you, I read the wildest things.
Oh, wait. Hold
It's
on.
the first thing they go.
Did I miss that? Hold on. Listen carefully to what Foodie said. Quote, I have been there already, no more. So she engaged in that behavior. hate it here. I hate it here. Ew. I hate it here. I hate it here. Why do I have to know these things?
Go to. I mean, I'm not even married anymore, so whatever. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you.
How do you develop a poop fetish though? Like I don't
He
even.
didn't have a poop fetish. He wanted to, like, I don't know. Something about shitting on somebody.
Oh,
Thank you, Jamie. Like a degradation fetish,
you wanted to shit on someone?
I guess. I don't know.
You know what? It's interesting that she just said it's a degradation fetish. How would you know about that again? How would you know that it's a degradation fetish? Foodie, what kind of content have you done over the years? What kind of fetish people have you catered to? And I know this is kind of adult talk, sorry, but it is possible for someone to have a fetish revolving around poop and it not involve degradation. It can be degrading, but then again, it could also not be degrading. It's just about the intention and what you're doing with it. So it is possible to have a fetish and it not involve degradation, unless it involves degradation. So I just want to make that very clear.
What do you mean you don't know? You're the one who said it.
It happened so long ago, I don't even remember.
I mean, he took the phrase like, oh, "I'm gonna shit on you" seriously. Like I think he took that phrase a little too.
I'm a shit on you. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Not my problem anymore.
Wow. Never a dull day on TikTok, that's for sure.
Right? Thank you guys.
Ask her about Nader and Didi. Nader, like the streamer Nader. You know Nader Farha?
No, not that Nader. This is someone else.
True.
I saw Dee Dee follow me on here. Let's battle. Come on, let's go. You love Middle Eastern men, yes, and they're handsome. What guys like? Is there anything that you guys like? What do you guys prefer in a man? Like what? When you see a man, what makes you go wow? For me, it's like tall, dark, handsome. That's it. A bit controlling. I'm kidding.
Wow, she actually said that in front of a Middle Eastern man who's also Muslim. So she's on this battle with Zed. He's a Middle Eastern man. He's also Muslim. And she's like, I also let them be controlling. So you're basically saying to Zed that you consider Middle Eastern men to be controlling. You basically just said that. You said that. Wow.
Thank you, Dad Life.
Ask her about the time she slept with someone for a cheeseburger.
Oh. Got her again. Ask her the time that she slept with somebody for a cheeseburger. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I love the trolls too, bringing this stuff up. I love it. You know, if I would have been Foodie, this would have been the moment that I would have left this TikTok. I would have been too embarrassed having to explain why I had intimate relations with somebody over a burger. I would have been sinking through the floorboards in embarrassment. But she didn't, though. She explained the story.
Self-explanatory. I was like 20, maybe 20. I was 20, exactly 20. This guy was like coming, he like wanted me so bad for so long. And one night I was like broke and I was really hungry. And he's like, can I come over and I'll bring you a cheeseburger and some Burger King? And I was like, all right. But he didn't like bring me, he forgot the zesty sauce and the onion rings. So I only let him make out.
All right, you forgot the zesty sauce. Take notes, guys.
Okay, no, that's like, sauce. Thank you, Dad Life. I'm sorry, but like the zesty sauce, you cannot eat onion rings without zesty sauce. It put me in a bad mood. It was turned off.
Fair.
I'm not joking.
Yeah, zesty sauce does hit different. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you can't have the onion ring. I only eat certain things for the sauce. Magic Cat, thank you. Like, can you eat cheese sticks without marinara? No. Thank you, Jackie. Dad Life.
You know what? I am completely okay with Chantal embarrassing herself like this on TikTok. I am. I'm okay with it. Because if she's using TikTok to scope for other men, word is going to get around about her. All these stories are going to get around about her. Like she thought people hating on her on YouTube was bad. She's just spreading her embarrassment all over the internet. And more people are going to look her up. They're going to do searches under her name. They're going to find stuff on YouTube. They're probably going to find stuff on the archive channels and the reaction channels. They're going to find all the old videos. And it's just going to get worse. Much, much worse. So I say, let her run her mouth. Let her do it. She is just spreading her vulgarity all over TikTok, and there's going to be consequences for that. Yeah, dude is, you know what? He is stone-faced. Goose, I've been watching the last few minutes. This is the kind of person, this person Zed, that he will read you. Okay, he won't come out and say what he's thinking, but he's reading you the entire time. He's just going to let you talk. But I got to feel this is the kind of guy that will read your energy from across the room. He's got her clocked. Even if he doesn't have a watch on, he's got her clocked. And he's just going to let her talk. He's letting her talk and make a fool of herself. He doesn't even have to prompt her to make a fool of herself. He's just letting her do it. Exactly. The more she talks, the more she gives away. It's what he wants. But he's got her clocked. He's not into her. There's no eye contact. He's looking away a lot. He's just like, whatever. I'm just going to let her talk. But he's definitely not into her. He's just, on the inside, he's like disgusted by the things he's hearing.
Jamie. I was live streaming all day, Zed. I'm tired.
And?
Thank you, Henry.
Wait, Genesis, is this a different account?
Me?
No, Genesis. Genesis, is this a different account, Genesis, or you changed your picture?
Goose.
You don't like the sauce, Levy? Zesty sauce is like horseradish and something else. Oh, I could go for BK right now. Can I get a Whopper? Yo.
That's her original account.
I'm going on a diet tomorrow.
Who's the other Genesis?
Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, guys, for the gifts. I love you guys. Thanks for tapping. Marshmallow.
Oh, boy. See, I don't know anything about the TikTok creators. That man has more than 1 million followers on TikTok. Wow. Wow. Why do I have this feeling that later on he's going to do something on her? Not in an intimate way, but he might decide to do a a bunch of TikToks about her. He's just letting her talk for now, and basically hang herself with her own rope.
Guys, if anyone wants a glove, they can snipe.
Thank you.
No walls. Welcome. And this is my backup law. Oh, I see. Okay.
No Chick-fil-A sauce? Remember that meme?
Well,
Hey, NK.
Genesis, thank you so much, Genesis. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, Angry Bird. Ilster, thank you. Okay, Foodie, always a pleasure battling you, you know?
I'll battle you. See you tomorrow, maybe.
Sounds good.
Bye, Zed.
Take care. Bye.
See you.
That was brutal. That was brutal. That was brutal without him being brutal to her. The embarrassment and the cringe was brutal, was it not? Wouldn't be surprised if we see him again. I think Foodie likes talking to him. And I think she likes the fact that he's got 1 million followers. So I think that on TikTok, she's going to be going to him a lot. He's disgusted and wants to go away. Yeah, he looked like he had other things to do, and he probably did. But that was brutal.
Thank you, guys. Stop calling you out. Disrespectful. Who are you? Hey, Dad Life. Burger King. Hamadali. No, I'm like somebody different. Who's this?
Why don't you battle some women, Foodie? Stop battling just men that you're attracted to or could be possibly attracted to. Battle women. You're excluding all the women. Why are you excluding all the women?
Can we get a Brian? Watch it be Brian. It says Brian, and then it's somebody from. Oh, the Jamaica guy's not on. No. He's very serious and composed. I'm starting. I'm friggin' hungry. I gotta go downstairs and get the food, though. It never changes all the issues. Someone who smiles. Nothing against people from Pakistan, but yeah, it's there's no variety. Dee Dee's not online. I don't think I can.
Yeah, and you know what, Goose? You could tell this night she was dick drunk on the men because she had food that she could eat, and she didn't even go get her food. She was too busy getting her attention from men. She ignored her food.
I think I don't know. Apathetic facts. Yeah, but they're gonna get more points. Are you guys gonna gift me too? I don't know who's apathetic facts are. Amber Lynn reactor? Hey, this person's from Canada.
Okay, hold on a minute. I'm liking this comment here. Sugar Pop Lily Mae says, like I said, Muslim men protect each other. Zed will tell others and her reputation will be a joke. She already is. But for other Muslims, she will be a joke. Right. I'm sure that people talk amongst each other. So I don't know if she's trying to use TikTok to land a man, but word does get around a lot. It gets around.
I'm going to invite them from Canada.
علوم وقت تطلع انت علوم
Oh. Hello?
هاي
From Palestine?
يا حبيب قلبك يا عبد الله والله وافي yes from Jordan but yes
Okay.
ابشر and you which background?
Canada, Caucasian. I went to I lived in Kuwait and Syria for 3 years.
You visited Kuwait for 3 years.
So I learned a bit of Arabic.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit. Although you should have learned more because you were there for so long. How is it that you lived there for 3 years and you only know 5 words? Just 5?
Yeah.
Arabic little.
Little.
Oh, okay. Snow. It's snow outside.
No, yes.
Dad.
Gee, thank you.
يا اخوان تكبيس. تب تكبيس.
Thank you, Renry.
مظبوط عم برقاوي مظبوط.
It is BG.
Okay, now there's a part of this part of the live where she was with this person. Sorry. That she actually got rude with this gentleman. She was supposed to be battling him and she muted him. And she was talking to people in her audience, which I thought was extremely rude.
كيفك الحمد لله. كيفك انت؟
I'm calling you guys the sobs. Thank you, Nikki.
Honestly, I told her that we should make the name the.
Okay, she was so upset. Look at, like I said, I don't know any of these people on TikTok. I got nothing bad to say about any of them because I don't know them. They could be really nice people. But this part here, understand y'all that this gentleman on screen, he's got a wife or a girlfriend and the wife is right there. And you had to know that Foodie was very upset the fact that this guy had a wife and a child. And she's like, oh, he's cute. And then the wife shows up, starts talking to her. That is not the person she wanted to talk to. She wants to chat up a man, not a man with somebody. They were nice people. They seemed like they were very nice people. They didn't know anything about Foodie, of course, but they seemed like they were really nice. But I'm sure she didn't like talking to the wife. And where does the wife pop up? There she is. There's the wife. There's the wife, Foodie. Hey, Foodie, why don't you tell them about what you did during Crackhead Olympics? Why don't you, since you're a storyteller, why don't you tell this story about how you were in Canada and you slept with a married man? Somebody who's in a marriage, but in your eyes, the marriage thing didn't count because the wife was in another country. Why don't you tell them that? Why don't you tell them that story about how you slept with a married man and you were gloating over it? That you thought it was some kind of flex to sleep with a married man. Why don't you tell this couple what you did? You sleaze bag. Why don't you tell them? I'll tell them.
People hate on you. What's wrong with them?
Yeah, I don't mind them. I hope you guys at least support them.
Yeah, someone's asking what did I cook? I cooked. I made. Do you guys know what roti is?
We love her. They say they love you guys over here. Roti. Yes, I love roti. And I love.
I made that for them today.
I love Indian food. I like
Indian
paneer.
food's delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not mad at you guys.
I'm very mad at the haters.
I'm just very like I'm just trying to figure out why. Like why not spread love?
I am very mad at the haters. She's such a gem. How you guys gonna hate on her?
You know what? I'm lovely couple. Again, don't know you. Okay, Goose, thanks for dropping by. You don't know Foodie like we know Foodie. And she's taking advantage of that she's on another platform and y'all over there don't know the lore. You don't know the backstory. You don't know the history. You don't know who this woman is. She's taking advantage of that. And to be fair, you know what you know, so you feel the way you do because of only what you know. But this woman is rotten. She is rotten. If you're wondering why do people don't like her so much, there's got to be a reason. And you may not want to do the research and the homework, and that is fine, but stop and think there must be a reason for it all. There must be. You don't have to take classes on foodie beauty lore, but there's a reason.
Spread love. Like, why are you guys hating for no reason? Even, you know what? Even if you were like the worst person ever, it's not fair to say mean things.
And to the wife, I have this to say. You think she's a lovely person? Why don't you ask her about the fact that she grifted using a child with special needs and then used the money to go get herself a little hotel room in Damascus? Ask her why she did that. Does she put a young child on live and grifted using that child to get a bunch of money just so she can get a bunch of fast food and a hotel room? Would you think that she was lovely then? Such a lovely person that she would grift using a child and putting a child on live, and then people in her audience who are PDF files asking Foodie to lift up the child's shirt because they were pleasuring themselves, and that person wasn't blocked from her chat. That person made that comment several times and they were never blocked. Ask her about that. If you are a mother and you love your child, why would you want to associate with this piece of shit who would do something like that? Who would grift using a child with special needs, a lovely, lovely child, God's gift. Would you as a mother, would you approve of this behavior from that person? Nah, I think you would click off immediately and block that bitch.
Things.
Yeah.
And you're so sweet. Like, that's the worst part. You're actually so nice. Yeah, thank you, Nick.
you.
Thank
you guys. When are you getting off of work?
Thank you guys.
Yeah, Larry. Right.
So
Yeah,
do you do content like creation full time or like?
Yes.
Nah. That's a lie. You don't do content creation full time. You do grifting full time. That is your full time job, grifting from people. You do not create content. You just turn on a camera and you constantly beg and ask for money. That is not creating content. That's not creating anything. That is electronic panhandling. You're electronic panhandling. But that's not content creation. You're not putting anything together. You're not putting any thought into anything. Your only thought is, I need to get online and turning my camera on and ask people for money and see how much I can get that day. That's not content creation. You want to see an example of content creation? I'll give you one, Foodie. I'll give you one. Here's an example of content creation, and it's appropriate for you. That's content creation. I created that. I put the thumbnail together. I put a soundbite together. That's creating something. You don't create anything. That's what you do.
Fire.
Yeah, like today I've been on live since because I was demonetized. Like I'm waiting to get my YouTube monetization back.
My daughter just let it rip. I don't know if y'all heard that.
No, but they probably thought it was me.
She let out a gnarly fart.
Not gonna lie, that was really it was loud.
I'm surprised.
Baby farts are hilarious. I love them. They're funny.
I feel like it doesn't even feel like she's little. Like, how is she letting that out of her body?
I know, they're gnarly, like dog farts too. It's like, where does that come from?
Okay, like I feel badly for this couple because they don't know Foodie, but I feel like they're gonna find out at some point. So let's move on to somebody else.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
even my chat was like, "Don't do it."
Oh. Well, I'm glad you didn't ignore them. No, it's nice to meet you. You're really cool. I like your
Yeah,
attitude.
likewise. Thank you. We just don't take nothing serious, but the haters, we'll take them serious and we'll give it to them.
Yes, yes, yes. And like, do you like living in the UK?
Nah, it's fucking shit. Absolutely shit. The first chance that I get to move out of here, I am gone. I am going.
Uh-oh, Foodie. You might want to run. Yeah, you know what, Mama Bear, are you seeing a pattern here? Are you seeing a pattern with all the people that she chooses to battle? They are all men. They are all Middle Eastern men. They are obviously within a certain age range. None of the men are, say, middle-aged. They all look younger than Foodie. It's like I think she just browses the profiles and she looks for men who are Middle Eastern, that are young, that she can battle. She's not going for women. She's not going for people that are, say, elderly. It's all men. All men.
I rather, you know what it is? This country is set up to make you fail. Either make you fail or make you depressed. That's all it is.
Yeah. I there is a level of depression in like the society that's just, I know what you mean, like gloomy, eh? Like
100%. But I feel like it's all in your mind. Mind control.
Yes.
All in your mind.
Yeah, well, what I say? Didn't I say that Foodie was a predator? Didn't I say that? So Hunter Foodie is on the prowl, looking for some prey, because she's hungry. She's very hungry, not just for a cheeseburger. She's on the hunt for a man.
No matter where you are, exactly. You gotta, yeah.
Bang
You
on,
know?
bang on, bang on.
Exactly.
Just keep praying. She's cute, bless her, innit, Alina? Bless her.
Thank you. Thank you so
Big on my
much.
tappers, man. Everyone double tapping. Thank you. Would you like to go again, Foodie?
And you know what? There's a story that her aunt, like I remember Foodie and her aunt Phyllis talking. And after hearing this story, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I don't know if y'all remember this story, but Aunt Phyllis talking about driving by construction sites looking for young men. So I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? Kind of runs in the family a little bit. Seems like Foodie and the auntie have something in common. Like they're always on the hunt for young men. Gross.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you want.
What time is it in Canada right now?
1:07. I've been online since 5, live streaming and trying to earn a buck. And
how's it been going for you?
Thank you, Marsha. Mashallah, very well. You know, just
That's good.
yeah, can't complain. Sorta.
My
Hi, Carrie. Sorry.
See, with my advice on here, just stay consistent and everything will fall into place for you.
Yeah, I'm new on here. I'm new on TikTok, but my people follow me, you know, everywhere usually. I appreciate them.
Why do I have a feeling, y'all, that she's new on TikTok and she's doing all these different battles and talking to all these different people? There's going to be a crap ton of TikToks made about her and not ones that she wants to see. People are going to be doing some stuff about her on TikTok. Best believe that. There's going to be all kinds of TikToks made about Foodie and not very flattering ones.
I get you. They'll find you at some point. Fucking hell, these haters do not stop, do they?
I know, Flippy, they're relentless.
They got mind control and Clippy CEO for sorting out the comments, man. W mods. Thank you.
Thank you, Dylan.
Literally
Hey,
every second somebody's getting muted.
Oh, do you have mods in there?
Yeah, I've got 2 of them currently active.
Hey, hold on. Shut up, Foodie. Is it a new one? Was it posted just a few minutes ago, Liv? Because I did cover the really long, like manifesto that she posted a while ago. Is it a new one? Like fairly new? Because she posted this really long one about like, don't talk about people that I love, blah, blah, blah. Is it a new one? Because I think I got that one. Is it like a few minutes ago? She wrote an entire book. It was 9 hours ago. Yeah, I think I got that one.
Big up them because it's 6 o'clock in the morning right now, so.
Oh yeah, you guys are ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you gone to bed? Are you awake or like are you going to bed soon?
I've been awake all night. I'm an insomniac, so we don't sleep.
Me too. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, my advice, if you can't sleep, use the army breathing technique and you'll be out like a light in 5 minutes.
Really? I've never heard of that. I'll have to look it up.
I've only tried it.
Sir, I know you're trying to help Foodie, but I don't think that's going to work. I think part of the reason why Foodie can't get any sleep is because before she goes to bed, she stuffs her stomach so full of food that it's hard for her to sleep. So I don't think the breathing technique is going to work on this one. Let's move ahead a little bit though.
Oh, it's funny. Hey, Valentina. Let's see how many else. Tarot is haram. Yeah, it is. Well, it's forbidden in Islam. But it's a filter lipstick, but I do have a MAC lip gloss on. Valentina, thank you. You miss seeing me on. Yeah, I know. Maybe I'll be back. Who knows? I think you will meet a Pisces man around 30. He's just a bit younger. He's going to be a bit chubby. No. I don't want chubby. I'm just kidding. I'm honestly not even like looking for anybody. I'm serious. I'm not interested.
If you're not interested, why do you keep picking out Arabic men, Middle Eastern men to battle with? If you're not looking, why aren't you doing TikTok's battles with other people, other types of people? And isn't that interesting, Bella Marie? No chubby man. We can't have a man who's chubby. Chubby is not acceptable, even though she's more than chubby. If you're a man, you're not allowed to even be chubby. Can't have a little bit of weight on you. She doesn't like overweight men. Yeah, I've always found that interesting. She can be super morbidly obese, but as a man, you can't be even a little bit chubby. You can't be fluffy. Because Foodie don't want you. She wants a man who's in shape. Isn't that something?
What? I want to be single. Like, I want to be single for a while, you know? Is Dee Dee moving to Syria? I'm not obsessed over Salah.
Yeah, you are.
Pisces?
You know, can I just, since we're on this subject, Hemlock, you know what? As a woman, I can dig a dad bod. Okay, like, you guys see me, I'm little. I like men who are bigger than myself. I like men who got a little bit of thickness on them. It's attractive to me. I mean, I would love to meet Jason Momoa. Oh my God. I would just be stupid in front of Jason Momoa. He's tall and thick. I would be stupid in front of Jason Momoa. Absolutely stupid. I just wouldn't know what to say.
I'm just sorry. I can't find anyone that makes me want to sing "Handsomest Man."
I know Hemlock. That's why I was.
No, sometimes they're going to. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Not too bad. You want to do a battle?
Yeah. Where are you from?
Canada. You?
Oh, Canada. Nice.
Oh, by the
Amazing.
way, y'all, speaking of her saying her location, here's something you're going to find interesting. Foodie was telling people that she was from South Africa. I don't know why she would do that, but she was telling people apparently that she was from South Africa. Oh my God. Mama Bear, listen. Ooh, Michael Gray Eyes. It's just, you got good taste. You got good taste. That's a beautiful man. Yes, it is. And Adam Beach. Ooh, beautiful man. Beautiful. You got good taste. You got good taste.
I'm from Jupiter.
Jupiter?
Yeah, I'm from Jupiter. She's famous.
Oh.
To answer your question, Jack Green, is this live? This was from a TikTok live that Foodie did last night. She was on TikTok live for hours, just battling random guys and acting all the way to Sharmuta. Yes, she was.
Here, Jupiter is very hot this time of year.
Yeah.
Yes, Arrow,
Cillian
you're right.
Murphy.
Most men in the Middle East are assertive, which makes it hard because you have a strong personality.
And I agree with Cillian Murphy. I loved his work in the Peaky Blinders. That was a great series. Loved watching it.
Yes, it doesn't matter. It doesn't work out.
Yes, they are, Mama Bear.
Thank you, Allie. But I'm attracted to, like, do you know what I mean? It's like, why is my brain like this?
Hi. Blanket. So, are you married?
Hemlock.
Just divorced.
Killian.
Sorta.
Killian.
Oh, sorry for
I'm sort of still married, yeah. I am sort of still married. What about you?
Wait, what?
I'm not married.
Wait. What'd you say? What was that? Say it again.
Yeah, I'm from Jupiter. She's famous.
Oh. I hear Jupiter is very hot this time of year.
Yeah.
Yes, Arrow, you're right. Most men in the Middle East are assertive, which makes it hard because you have a strong personality. Yes, it doesn't matter. It doesn't work out. Thank you, Allie. But I'm attracted to, like, do you know what I mean? It's like, why is my brain like this?
Hi. Blanket. So, are you married?
Just divorced, sort of.
Just divorced, sort of.
Oh, sorry for
I'm sort of still married, yeah. I am sort of still married.
Sort of still married. So either are you divorced or are you married? Because are you married or are you divorced? Are you sort of divorced or sort of married? What does that mean? Do you have an open marriage? What does that mean? Girl, either you're married or you're not. There is no in between. There is no in between with married or not married. Things I've never said, I'm sort of married. I've never said that either. I've been married twice, divorced twice. I never said I'm sort of married. Because if I said I'm sort of married, wouldn't that be kind of an insult to the person who's my husband? If I was talking to somebody and said I'm sort of married? No, you're either married or you're not. Just like you can't be sort of divorced. Once that paperwork goes through, you are officially divorced. Period. It's so stupid.
What about you?
I'm not married.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know,
You know what, Foodie? Since we're here, since I have the microphone, even if you're sort of married, even if that's a thing, if you're sort of married, you still have a connection to a man. You still consider him your husband. If there's that really going on for real, what you shouldn't be doing is on TikTok saying to people, you're single. Oh, she said she was from Zimbabwe. Sure she is. Yeah, I did hear that she owned a $800, excuse me, not $800, $800,000 condo. Yeah, what the heck is going on here? Your guess is as good as mine. What? I'm confused too. Yeah, this comment saying you're sort of married is like saying you're sort of pregnant. Doesn't work out that way, right? Oh, and this too. She said she was from Egypt too at one point. Oh, boy, she's just borrowing from everybody, isn't she? So she borrowed the condo thing from Dee Dee and the being from Egypt thing from Natter. Although they're supposed to be her enemies, why would you want any association with either one of them? But you're claiming to be from Egypt. And you're also claiming to have a condo. You're borrowing from the lives of your ex-lover, associate, and his girlfriend, which you claim to hate. Huh? You're such a borrower. You're such a borrower. But Foodie, if you're really married, even just a little bit, you shouldn't be on TikTok acting this way. Wouldn't that be shameful to your husband? Get your ass off TikTok and stop flirting with men.
it's so bad. That's so bad. People's when they go to married, then they give divorce. I don't like that. You know, what's your name?
Mariam.
Marian.
Mariam.
We talking, okay? I like talking.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, in Islam, our religion, Islam, Allah, mashallah, in Islam, when in there we married, alhamdulillah, we not give divorce anyone. When, like, for example, my wife, like they have like that, they have no hand, she can't working in a house work. She not doing, like, we not give her divorce. We never.
Oh, wow. You see, you stay together. What if you're fighting all the time? Like, blah, 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 blah.
She just told on herself. Y'all, like, there's a reason why we're watching these TikTok lives. And again, I'm not here to shame or go in on the men she's talking to. This is a prime moment to maybe find out some stuff on Foodie, things that she would normally say on a live, on Kick or YouTube. Like, she's in front of men and she's going to tell on herself, and she's been telling on herself. So she just told on herself. She's just saying, well, what if you're in the home and you're fighting all the time? You're telling on yourself, Foodie. But don't let me stop you. Please keep telling on yourself. Do it. I want to hear more. So you're basically saying that you and Salah were fighting all the time. Yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot too. There might be some gold in all of this, and I'm here to get it.
No, in here, no fighting. You know, we, like Tutu, she also for her one. You know, like in some peoples have two wives. Alhamdulillah, I have two moms. I have two moms.
Oh, because your mom was a second or first. They were first and second wife, like.
Yeah.
Like your dad had two wives. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
My mom. She's.
Hey, Foodie, why don't you tell this gentleman how you refer to the lovely ladies in the Middle East as baby makers? And you have a problem with families over there having, as you said, 500 kids. No? We're going to leave that part out? Like your opinions about big families in the Middle East and them having a lot of kids and multiple wives? No, we're not going to bring that up in conversation?
And we are lived each together.
Oh.
I am only one brother, only one. And I have my stepbrother 7. We are together, live together, and we are very happy.
Oh, that's really nice. MashaAllah. Nice. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have kids?
Are you from, what is your ethnic background? Like what culture?
My culture is Pakhtun. We are Pakhtun. I'm from Pakistan.
Okay.
Yeah, and I live in Gilgit-Baltistan. You know Gilgit-Baltistan?
No.
The top 2, second one mount is top 2 mount. Ketu. Ketu is the number 2 India.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
World number 1.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
You're good at keeping a conversation going.
Yeah.
And you're not. You're not good at keeping a conversation going. And don't think I don't see, Chantal, what you're doing. You're over here, you're interviewing him. You're checking him out. Are you married? Do you have kids? You're doing the resume questions. Find out, is he alone? Does he already have a wife? Can I like scam him and catfish him? I see you. You're on the prowl, looking for your next target.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I'm confused. I don't think so, Ansible, today. It doesn't look that way. Yes, yeah. Is this this hat you're wearing? Is this a traditional hat from Pakistan, like in your culture?
Yeah, it's not Pakistan, but it's our culture. Is this our culture? See, it's our culture, and this we wear every time like this. This is cap, our culture cap.
Oh, it's cool. It's very nice.
Okay, you know what? I could be really far off, but I am allowed to present theories. So I'm going to present mine now. I told y'all a couple of reacts back that in my opinion, I think Foodie is trying really hard to get out of that lease. I don't think she wants to be locked into that 14-month lease due to her lack of income. And I think she's been trying to find a way to get out of Canada. Like, let's think about the things that she told us about Salah. This alleged trip to Malaysia. I don't think he approached her about the trip. I think that she kept sending him messages and offering to pay for the trip for them both to go to Malaysia, all expenses paid, because she wants to get him alone, away from his family, from that family unit. I think that she approached him and said, hey, let's go to Malaysia for my birthday, and offered to pay for everything, but he's not interested. So maybe that was part of a plan to get out of Canada and break the lease. Like maybe she could go to Malaysia with Salah, and while she's gone, like the landlord doesn't know where she is. You know, there's nowhere to send paperwork or anything. And maybe now she's on the hunt for somebody in another country and they fall for her bullshit, and she can go fly and be with them and do the exact same thing to them that she did to Salah. Like keep them all the way catfished until she finally shows up, and then it's too late to get rid of her. Like she's been trying so many ways to get out of that lease. I think she showed the apartment on purpose along with her apartment number, thinking that if the apartment complex were bothered by Girl World, they would let her out of her lease. And that didn't work. She can't use that as an excuse or a reason to get out of her lease. So she's trying to find a way to break that doggone lease.
Nice.
No. But I be nice with everyone.
Yes. Yeah, everyone go follow and, do your thing. Nameless. Thank you, Marsha.
I follow you fully. Follow me back, okay?
Oh, yes, sure. I will do, Tiger.
Like all of these don't feel like TikTok battles to me. They feel like interviews, like she's interviewing guys to see who's the next one. Am I wrong to feel that way? We've already watched a few TikToks. Does it feel like TikTok battles, or does it feel like interviewing for a new man in my life? Looking for a replacement. Hello, John. Does it kind of cowboy dog? Hey, honey. Cowboy, you got to go over this. Yeah, she's in heat. Can we get her? We need to take her to the vet. Somebody give her a shot. Somebody give her some ice water. You're going live in an hour, so I'll be there. We're not going to be on here for much longer, Cowboy. I'll be there. Like, as far as Foodie being in heat, it's like you say, enough. Enough with you being in heat, Foodie. Enough. This was embarrassing, but there is some nuggets of information in here, Cowboy. There's stuff here. There's lots of stuff here. But this, to me, Cowboy, it felt like less like TikTok battles for gifts, and it felt more like I'm interviewing these guys to see if I can find a new target. Because the old target is wise to her ways, is not going for it, not letting her get her way. So she's looking for somebody else to replace Salah, someone that doesn't know anything about her, doesn't know about her food addiction, doesn't know about how obsessive and jealous and insecure she is. She's looking for new prey. Because the one that she wants to hunt, she can't hunt anymore. She's on the prowl for new prey. Who wants citizenship? She's looking for new prey. She's a predator.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You lived in Canada.
Yeah, I'm in Canada now. Yeah.
And you know what? As far as the battling, I was like, what are TikTok battles? It's essentially like, who is the more popular one? And if you do a TikTok battle, gifts are collected during the battle. So they're supposed to be collected. And whoever the winner is gets all the gifts. I believe that's how it goes. And I said it earlier, Cowboy, are you still here? I think there's a reason why she's battling nothing but men, because she wants to win the battles. She's not going to battle women. She wants to battle men because she feels like if she's battling a man, she's going to win the battle quite easily. She's not going to go in against somebody who's more popular or would get the majority of the gifts, because she probably wouldn't win that battle. Yep, this part. She's 100% hunting and following these men to DM them behind the scenes. Cowboy, have you seen the TikToks that she's done with a person named Zed? Ooh, he clocked her good. He clocked her good. Ooh, he clocked her good. He got her. He read her like a clock. He told her there's a difference between what you do in private and what you do in public. He clocked the crap out of her. He was reading her like a book. And she was so stupid, she didn't even realize it, that he was just reading her for filth without even saying a nasty word.
I think my one
No,
cousin,
you're not being annoying.
he's in
You're not being annoying. You don't have to leave.
Indonesia. 1 week ago.
Hold on. You guys can't hear me over the microphone. Linda, you're not being annoying. Who said you were annoying? I didn't say it. You're not being annoying. You're very welcome to be here. Please don't feel that way. You're fine. You're more than fine.
I asked to him, I want to come Indonesia. He said, no, not come to Indonesia. You need to go to Canada.
Oh,
Yeah.
Canada, yeah, Canada, beautiful.
Yes. So, some India. So I'm going to try.
You know what, Foodie? Were you battling these men because you had a feeling that if you talk to them, that you would encounter quite a few men who just want to come to Canada? That's the type that you're looking for. You're looking for those men that they just come right out and say, I would love to come to Canada. And this gentleman's kind of saying that a little bit. I would love to come to Canada. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Are you looking for those men that they're just like, they just put it out there like that? You're looking for those people. You're such a predator. She's a desperate woman, and she's looking for men that they have a desperation of their own, but it's different. Their desperation is for different reasons and coming from a different place. She's desperate for a relationship. They just want to get to another place. That's all. And she's using the fact that they want to go somewhere different to satisfy her own desperation. And you know what's really messed up, Cowboy? Here's why I think she's going after those men who want to get to a different place. Because if you're somebody and somebody is sponsoring you, like you're doing it through the relationship way, don't you have to stay for a certain amount of time with that person? Like I'm sure the process of being a citizen takes a while. So in the meantime, you have to stay with the person who's sponsoring you. So in essence, that man can't go anywhere. They can't just like up and leave within a day. They have to stay for a certain amount of time, right? So it's a way of creating almost like a trap where you can't escape. That if you want something, you got to stay for a certain amount of time to get it. So she wants to trap a man with her using, I guess, citizenship. That is so icky to me. I know you don't want to be with me. I know you want something else that is not me. But in the meantime, I have your company. This kind of feels, this is giving me mail order bride vibes. Thank you, Lori, for the super chat. Next time, Foodie TikTok battles anyone, we should prompt the guy to say, I want to be your... Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I like it. I like it or not. What if your sponsor dies? I don't know. She will be ruthless with the next relationship. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let's just say Foodie is lying to these guys and she's saying, I can be your sponsor. She's lying to them and she's getting their hopes up, which I think is gross. If you got these people that are living in a different place, maybe they're having some hardship. They just maybe want to go to a different country and have new opportunities. She's preying on people's hopes and dreams of a different kind of life, maybe a life with a lot more freedom. She's manipulating somebody else's hopes and dreams is gross. It is. It's gross. You're getting somebody's hopes up because you want their attention. And at the same time, you know, you cannot do the thing that you're promising that you can do. She can't sponsor anybody. She can't prove solid income for herself and another person. She can't prove that she has enough income to take care of herself and another person for the next 10 years. She knows that, and she doesn't care because she wants attention. But she's going to lead somebody on and string them on and say, yeah, I can do this for you, and making them all kinds of happy, knowing at some point the lie is going to fall apart. You're wasting somebody's time and taking up the attention they can give to somebody else just because you want the attention. It's fucking gross. You should not promise what you cannot deliver. It's wrong to do that to people. I don't care who you are.
Like 2 or 3 months, in 2 or 3 months,
Yeah.
I got my parents not give to permission. They are asking to me.
And you know what? While we're here, since I've got the microphone, I think another reason why Foodie picks men from other countries who may not have the best grasp of, say, speaking English or reading the English language, I think that is also purposeful. Because then she could just tell them whatever she wants and they would just have to believe her. If they don't have a good grasp of the English language or reading the English language, that kind of gives her a smokescreen from all the stuff posted on YouTube, from all the things posted online. Like, let's think back to Salah. She got with Salah and she lied to him about her food addiction. Oh, I don't have a problem with food. This is just what I do, and I eat on camera. But if he was supposed to be your partner, why wouldn't you tell him about this problem so that it could get solved? You probably made him a whole bunch of promises about, I can get you to Canada, and you lied to him and you led him on about that because you knew it would take some time for him to figure it out. And I think the entire time that Foodie and Salah were talking while she was in Canada, she fat-fished the crap out of him, did not let him see what she really looked like underneath the filters. He didn't get a good look at her until she came to the Middle East for the first time. She turned the tables on a romance scammer, where a normal romance scammer, they'll take money from far away and then disappear. She made sure to have him on lock before she went over there. Fat fishing and all, made sure to give up her home, her pets, her roommate, bags packed, ready to go on the plane, flying over there, so that if he didn't like her, he couldn't send her back. She had that on lock so that he could not get rid of her. He'd be forced to keep her. And then she made him all kinds of promises to buy herself more time. It took him 3 years, but he finally figured her out. Yep. He dick fished her, but then again, she catfished him. So they both fished each other, didn't they? I mean, I'm not taking up for Salah. He's not the best dude. That's obvious. But they scammed each other. They did. He could have gotten rid of her many times. He chose not to because he's greedy and stupid. But I think that she purposely put things in motion to where she wouldn't have a home in Canada for him to send her back to if he wasn't happy with her. made sure to lock that down, made sure that he couldn't go anywhere. I mean, she deliberate.
You are stay in there 3 months more. I said, why? I'm 3 months more. What do you mean? They said, I think in there one job, government job. So please stay there for 3 months. If we try to this job, and if they not like, if you can't like.
And, you know, hold on a minute. I see a comment in chat. I'm going to address it. You're right. This is not the content from her that we want. You know what, Cookie? I would much prefer much more interesting content. Trust me. You have no idea. I would much prefer something more interesting. I don't care if she goes to play putt-putt golf in the middle of a desert and the sky is blue and green rain is coming down. I'm up for the interesting, whatever it is. I prefer interesting things. But this is what she's giving us for right now. Her going on TikTok, her making a fool of herself. And if she's not doing that, she's on Kick, being boring, laying on her couch, surrounded by garbage, her cat in heat, talking about her health problems, talking about her boils. This is what we got right now. This is it. Trust me, I'm on the lookout. I'm on the lookout for more interesting things. I'm going to make it known to all my subbies. Do you think that I like talking about the same shit over and over? I don't. I want to stay awake. I want you guys to stay awake. I want to keep things interesting for y'all, but she's not being interesting. She's deliberately being boring. Deliberately. Like and I think I know why. Here's my theory. Cowboy, you can chime in on this and tell me what you think too. I would love to hear your thoughts. The old foodie beauty that we know so well, in the past, when she was mad at a man, she would turn that into content, go off on him, go wild. Her views would go wild. Her super chats would go wild. Views all day. Why isn't she doing that? Why isn't she going off on Nader or Salah? I think the Foodie's in a corner. I think she could go off on Salah, but he's got shit on her. And she don't want to open that door. I'm sure he's got lots of things on Foodie. 3 years worth of all kinds of stuff. Voicemails, text messages, pictures. He knows stuff on Foodie. She knows stuff on him too, but he knows stuff on her. And she doesn't want that stuff getting out. You know how unhinged she is. Can you imagine the voicemails he has saved of her being unhinged, threatening, going off, acting crazy? She goes too far, he might reveal all that stuff. And if he revealed all that stuff on YouTube, he would make fucking bank. And she knows it. Same thing with Nader. We know that she's been seeing him. How long have I been telling you guys? Those two never stopped talking. Now we have confirmation they were seeing each other. I think she's seen him multiple times ever since, like, her coming back to Canada. I think every time she came back to Canada, she saw Nader. Every single time. And he's got stuff on her. He revealed a little bit. He showed us that 3-second clip. You don't think he's got more? You don't think there is more? I'm sure he's got more. A lot more. And I think he deliberately showed that video as a shut up bitch gesture. That was his way of saying, I got more. Shut up, bitch. Shut up about me. Back off. And it worked. She shut up real fast, didn't she? So Salah has stuff on her and Nader has stuff on her. And she could talk about either one, but she knows there's a price to pay if she does. She don't want to go there because she's got a lot of secrets. Foodie only goes silent when she's protecting something. And the one thing that Foodie loves is to keep secrets from us. She doesn't want girl world knowing stuff. And she's got a lot of stuff that she's kept under the covers. So the men in her life, who better would know her secrets? They could come forward and make bank, especially Salah. Hell, even Pete could make bank off of her. Are you kidding me? If Pete's got a wild hair up his butt, he's got 17 years worth of dirt on Foodie. He wants to make that money? He could make that money. 17 years of dirt on Foodie he could reveal. He would make so much bank. The men in her life have a lot to say, but for some reason they're not saying anything. But that's why she's not talking about Nader or Salah. Salah's got stuff on her ass and she knows it.
Do you understand? If you not pass the test, then you go to Canada.
Ah, okay. So you had it in your plan, like you want to come visit, you want to come live here or like visit here, work here, basically?
Basically, I come to there for work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Inshallah, that will happen, you know?
Inshallah.
I followed you. I'm gonna get off of here. I gotta go to sleep soon, but
she didn't go to sleep. She went right to Local Pit.
It comes back. No matter what you do, they come for you. Bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna ooze?
Ew.
Oh no, nobody's gonna battle.
Oh geez. Nice, Foodie. Nice. You might want to check your underwear for that one.
Let me know. No, I'm sorry. I can't battle right now. I'm busy. Oh, no, I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like talking to people. I'm gonna turn all requests off for 10 minutes. I'm tired of talking. Oh my God, all day. Yeah. No toot mute. I didn't toot. It was their baby. The AI earlier said talking about baby fart.
Notice like she looked down. Were you worried, Foodie? Were you looking to see if you made a mess on the couch? That poor cloud couch. It's seen things.
I almost died. Yes. Yeah, it's in the same spot. I didn't hate the last guy. I thought he was really funny. The guy from the UK was making me crack up. Oh my gosh. Like something about swearing and telling someone off in an accent.
Okay, you know what? Shut up, Foodie. Shh. Watching these TikToks is a valuable thing. You want to know why? Think about all the times that Foodie has told us about how she talks to these men and she has long, deep, meaningful conversations, right? Long, meaningful, deep conversations. Yet here are examples of conversations that she's having with these men. We're seeing it in real time. Like she's told us that she's had long, deep, meaningful conversations with Nader and the same conversations with Salah, but yet she's having conversations with men on TikTok, and I don't see any deep, meaningful conversations going on. I see a lot of awkwardness and boring chat, but I don't see any deep conversations like we're connecting. We're definitely connecting. I don't see it. I don't hear it. We got a strong connection, guys.
UK accent tickles me pink. Hilarious. Okay, what about A and W? If their onion rings are not...
Shut up about food.
Yes, we're getting a bad snowstorm. My mom... Onion rings, we got to get those.
More talk about food.
Just deliver food? Like, you know how birds, when a mama bird will take food and... does anyone want to come throw up in my mouth? Tell me your spices. Okay. What is?
Does anyone want to come throw up in my mouth? You heard what you thought you heard, Hemlock. Sorry. I didn't expect that. I'm sorry, Lori. I didn't even know she was going to say that. I had no idea she was going to say that. I didn't watch the whole thing. Ew. I need a drink of water. That was gross. Anybody want to come throw up in my mouth? Goose Chuck, if you ever get to see this, I think Foodie just out goose chucked you. Your picks are foul. But her comment was much more foul because that was disgusting. That was nasty.
I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
I got a fried chicken meat. My spices. Okay, here's my spices. I have seasoning salt. Hi. Yes, baby. Ready. They're calling me when there's an appointment available. That's why, Cleo. It's not about money. They have onion rings.
If it's not about money, then go get her fixed. Go get her fixed. Go get her fixed.
But they're not good. I know it's 2 a.m. Harvey's, Burger King. Boring.
You see, you literally came in right when it happened. So Foodie was saying, like, you know how baby birds get fed by mama birds and they essentially regurgitate food for the baby. She goes, anybody want to come over and throw up in my mouth? That's what happened.
Boring stuff. What else do they have? Wendy's. Lakma. They have Lakma. Oh, baby. White Castle. I don't know. There's no way you can spay her without waiting. Do you have $1,600 or $800? No. I'm not paying that to spay a cat. Sorry.
You don't have to. We've already had this conversation. It doesn't cost $1,600 to spay an animal. And there have been people in your own chat and people in Girl World that have come forward and showed you it doesn't cost that much. You're trying to get on some kind of plan, and that's why it costs that much, but it doesn't cost that much. Foodie, what you want is for someone to send that amount of money. What you want is someone to pay for the surgery, plus you're going to get something financially speaking out of the deal. You want someone to send you $1,600 and you might spend $400 for the procedure and you want to keep the other $1,200 for yourself. Yes or no? You want to make $1,200 out of your cat getting spayed rather than just get the cat spayed. You want to make money off your cat getting spayed. I see what's up.
Not sorry. Lagma.
Oh, we're not doing this. We're not doing this eating shit. No, we're not. Oh, and we got more people. Let's see. Anybody of interest here?
Limited time offer, flame grilled.
Yeah, it's $2.50.
Quarter pound. Yeah, Tatum. I'm just ordering food. Sorry, I'm ordering food.
You know what? I don't care if you order food. Go away.
Walaikum salam. Aisha. Hello. I don't like that. Yes. Tatum Lee, thank you. You look younger than me, Tanny. It's not Arab TikTok. It's on Canada.
Lies.
Such a liar. What? Calm down. Why are you freaking out? The hell? Do you people never sleep?
Do you?
You never sleep. No, I didn't set a preference.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. When she was on Omegle, she set her preferences there. Same thing. When Omegle was a thing, when she was on Omegle, she set preferences there too. And guess what she was going for? Young, Middle Eastern men. How is it that every platform she goes on to, she sets her settings to talk to young men, young Middle Eastern men? Not talking to other people, not talking to women or older people. It's always young Middle Eastern men. Predator, straight up predator.
I literally just talked. The Sabs are from Canada. That guy with the bangs was from America. I've had 2 UK people. So did the CEO.
Okay, you just told on yourself. You said that your preferences were for Canada. So if that's true, how is it that you talk to somebody from the UK? How? If your preference was for Canada, how did you manage to talk to somebody from the UK? Because that's a whole different area, Foodie.
The CEO was hilarious. I didn't even know. What was he selling? For 1 minute, he's a CEO of, he's like, this is my product. There was nothing there. There used to be a famous guy. There used to be a man in Cornwall, Ontario.
Yeah, and there we go. And she talked to somebody. Oh, here we go. Someone from Jordan and someone from Pakistan. So if your preferences were for Canada, how are you talking to people in these areas? One in the UK, one in Jordan, and one from Pakistan. Also, this too. She has said many times that she's not interested in anyone from Canada. Why not? Why not be interested in Canada? Could it be because you don't want these men to come meet you? You want to keep catfishing, so they have to be out of Canada so you can keep lying and not get caught? I think so. I really think so. If you want a man and if you're interested in dating, why wouldn't you first go for people who are in your area? Wouldn't it just make sense, cowboy? If you're looking for love, wouldn't you want the love to be close? Because if the love was close, you don't need a plane ride for that, right? You can just take a train, a taxi, something, meet up with the person, talk to them. Why would you avoid somebody close? Why somebody thousands of miles away? Because you want to fucking catfish. You want to lie. You want the attention. You don't want to get busted.
He was famous for having multiple personalities. I wonder what happened to him. One day you'd see him on the street with a briefcase and a suit, and he would go, "Oh shoot, I got to make it to the courthouse. I got my case going on at 9:30." He wasn't a lawyer. He was on disability. And another day, he would be in a construction suit and, talking to himself about how he's a construction suit guy. Yes. We always saw him. He always had multiple personalities. I'll see if that guy.
That comment, she wants exploitable men, and that doesn't mean local. No visa to dangle over their heads for attention. Yes to that, Enola. Yes to that. Somebody local that's already in Canada, she can't use the who wants a visa, who wants citizenship to hold over their head. They don't need citizenship. They're already in the country. She can't use that as bait. She can't bait a man with that and tempt a man with that.
He's not live. No, Pang. What is his name? Plang? Baby, I gotta go get the food. Wait. I love you. I love you. Where's? Come here. Okay.
And you know what, Debbie? You know what? I'm getting to the point where I don't know if I can watch anything to do with her anymore. She's just really horrible. She's gone beyond anything other than being horrible. I understand. I really do. And I agree with you that Foodie is a horrible, horrible person. And on top of that, she's boring as fuck. She is. She's boring. I get it. Hey, Goose, welcome back. I'll tell you why I'm still reacting to this bitch. I compare it to sitting down to watch a movie, like a really, really bad movie. Let's just say you're watching a really, really bad movie that's been going on for a long time. Like this movie is like 16 hours long, say. And you've already spent 15 hours watching this damn movie. And it sucks. It absolutely sucks. You get to a point with it all where you're like, well, I've been watching this movie for 15 hours. And there's one more hour left. I might as well just finish it off. I might as well see the ending. I've endured this long. We want to know the ending. We want to see how the story ends. And also on that point, just this react alone. As I said in the beginning, what if there was no girl world? What if there was no reactors, no archive channels? What if? What if we weren't around? All that she would be doing, all the people that she would be lying to, all the lies that she would tell. And there'd be nobody there to check her. There'd be no one there to expose the truth about her and keep it exposed. So you're right. She's a horrible person. She's fucking horrible. But that's why we should keep reacting to her. Not because she's particularly interesting. She's making a point not to be interesting. But someone needs to call her out on her shit for being horrible. Someone needs to be there to check her and keep the balance. Where there is dark, there is light. Where there is horrible, there's not so horrible. In all things, there's got to be a balance. Chantal makes a point to be horrible, so we are the counterbalance to that. We give people the choice of what to believe. They want to believe her, they want to believe her lies, or they want to come over to the reaction channels and find out the truth, because she's not going to tell it to them. She's not going to tell the truth about herself, and we got all the proof. We got the video clips of things that she has said. We give our commentary and our opinions and feelings, and we give people a chance to form their own opinions based on the things that they find out. But they wouldn't be able to find them out unless somebody exposed the truth. But think of all the harm that she would do if she had the ability to lie unchecked. Look at what she's doing now. She's talking to these men on TikTok and lying outright to their face, telling them that she's got a house. She paid $850,000 for the house. She lives in South Africa, in Zimbabwe. Lies out her ass. So I am just here to call her out on her shit. I am here to see the ending of the story. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know. But you got to know at some point things are going to catch up with her. And another thing, I feel like Foodie's hiding a lot right now. A lot. She's been very, very good about hiding things. But I feel like some things are coming to the surface. Like I feel like there's an air of desperation about her. Because like it's coming out. Like she's all over TikTok. She's all over Kick. She's constantly streaming. She's doing locale pit for $100. Money must be a concern to her. Something's going on. And I don't know what's going to be revealed or when, but I'm here to, figure it out. So that's why I'm still here.
Okay, wait. I promise we'll cuddle.
Who's that? Sorry. Yeah, Clippy was funny. My nose is dry.
Stop picking it.
It's like bugging me. He was a jack of all trades. I was like, okay, what's your business? And then he said he was running for mayor. I don't know. And nothing goes.
Don't sing.
You and your mama were so funny together, B. Thank you.
Hey, Cowboy, I need 4 margaritas right now. Forget the 1 margarita. Just give me all 4 at once. Just load me up. Load up the bar. I need 4 margaritas immediately. Stat. Give me 8. Give me 10. I need. Give me all of them. Just hand me the bottle.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. He was trying to get on my ass, like on stuff. I'm like, nah, what? But I own some of my shit, I think. Whatever. At this point, it's so past, it doesn't even matter anymore. When I reverted, all of my sins were erased in the eyes of Allah. I don't give a shit if haters want to hold me accountable for something that happened 6 years ago. Whatever. You gonna snack? No, I'm having a full-on meal.
Oh, who cares? Next.
Why? These fries are cold.
Okay, you know what? You guys know my rule. You know my rule is, she starts eating, I'm done. Because I am not here for the food content. I don't want to see her stuff her maw. Nope. 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 I don't want to watch her eat. No thanks. We're through here. You think we're done? It's almost a 4-hour live. We're done. We got enough. That's it. That's a wrap. We're through. So, guys, what do you think? What do you think? I hate hearing her chew. I hate the jaw clicking. I hate it all. Ugh. Ugh. All right, so I would like to say thank you to everybody that came in. Thank you, Cowboy Dog. Thank you, Goose. And before we leave, Goose, I gotta do this because I got the microphone. I got my camera. Fuck you. You and that Dusty Rose. Shut up. Shut up. You are wrong for that. You are so wrong. Shut up. Bitch. All right, we're out. Is Cowboy Dog live? I'm going to go into her live. I'm sure she's going to have fun with this. Don't you blame it on Enola. Don't blame it on Enola. I'm not, no. Even if Enola sends you something doesn't mean you have to use the picture. Don't you sit there and pass the buck to Enola. Enola, do you hear this shit? She's blaming you. Are you going to put up with that? She's blaming you. You hear this? Look at her passing the buck. I wouldn't put up with that. Yeah, everybody, let's go on over to Cowboy Dog's channel. Let's see if I can find the link real quick. Give me a second. Hold up. Before we end. Wait a minute. Shut up, Foodie. Shut up. Shut up. Why does my computer not want to work right now? Y'all, let's bounce on over to Cowboy Dog's channel. Yeah, margaritas for everybody. We're going to need it after this. I'm giving the link right now. There it is. So for the people that are in my live, hey, let's go on over to Cowboy Dog's channel. I think she's going to start soon. Let's head on over there. I'm going to be there. I don't know if y'all are going to be there. Hurry up and go finish the barn chores. While you're out there, why don't you drink a bottle of Dusty Rose wine, Goose? And think of me. Hope it's better, bitch. All right, guys. I passed out the link for Cowboy Dog. Let's head on over. I'll meet y'all there. And thank you guys for coming in. And I know where I'm going next. So I'll see y'all over there. All right. Be well, everybody. Bye.